is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio. Govs Radio.
The logbook.
Consider yourself in contempt.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Limo Talk, it's Graziadei. Thursday night, GovsRadio.com, GothamGoldGraz.com, Govs.com. We're in the old Tool room. Michael O'Toole is playing volleyball tonight. If he didn't get rained out. But Mad Dog Russo is expected to call in to discuss my 82-year-old grandfather, now the pitching coach for the New York Mets, Phil Regan. We'll get to that in a second.
Welcome, Phil.
Welcome, Phil. The NBA draft is going on now, and I have no idea what's going on, so I'll rely on the listeners. Plus,
my son was texting me about it, actually.
Plus, for me to be relevant on GovsRadio.com, I'll have to sit here and share the fucking show in about 25 different places, so I make sure I make everybody happy. Yay! So here's what's happening. I was sick yesterday. It's because of this place. I'm taking a break. We're doing the Dan Romano show next week, and we might be taking the summer off because this place is giving me the hives.
Oh my God!
Hold on, I'm moving over. I gotta take my Graz loves ping pong. All right. Hi everybody.
Graz rules.
Graz rules in ping pong.
Remember that.
Oh, I'm gonna smack the shit out of Jim Rea.
Oh my God! I can't wait for that.
All right. So what do we got?
He's intense.
Yeah, he thinks well, you know what? I get a $20 gift certificate. I get to play him for free. And if I beat him, I win $250. And then we, in turn, take that $250 and I slap the shit out of Dennis Murphy. And then I think I have all eyes on Michael O'Toole. And then after Michael O'Toole, I'll probably go to somebody on Knock 'em Dead.
The gauntlet is thrown.
And then we'll go from there. All right, we'll get these requirements out of the way. Sunday nights here on Govs Radio.
Pay the bills, as they say.
It's 2 p.m. Is it not another pucking podcast with Pimples, and Pimples, Anthony D. Domenico, John Truson, and Chris Roach. Very great show. 7 o'clock, Joey Cola live from the Governor's Green Room. I think he's on maybe twice, 3 times a month live, and then the rest is on replay. He does a good job.
Nice.
Mondays, 1 o'clock is Funny Tank. I listen to those guys. They're really good. 6:30 is Steve Squared. Listen to them. I like those two. The Wirt Show with Mike and Pete, or better known as Pete and the Penis. Jam, Joe's Acoustic Mondays. Tuesdays at 10 a.m., Tea Time with Teresa. 8 o'clock, my favorite show here on Govs Radio, Rodea Comedy with Anthony Rodea. That guy's out of his mind. Wednesdays, Three's Company with Jim Rea, the biggest farce in ping pong and radio show going. Rea, you're a farce. I'm gonna knock you. I'm gonna knock you around.
But he's a hell of a beeper softball player.
Yeah. Did you see that? That's why I'm not worried about me playing ping pong. Did you see what it looked like? You gotta kid me. 9 o'clock, the Dan Romano Show, the R-rated Dan Romano Show, which I heard Mr. Romano might be taking some time off too because he's getting busy, and it's a lot.
Busy season.
Thursdays, it's Let's Eat Long Island with Felix Restuccia.
Chef Felix.
Chef Felix. We like Chef Felix.
Very nice.
8 o'clock is Limo Talk with Inzarelli. Bobby Inzarello and Richie Zarelli. Because Anthony Graziadei is probably going to take the summer off due to problems with his, what I got problems with my...
Pancreas.
My pancreas, yes.
Right.
Fridays, there's absolutely nothing. It's the wasteland, except Knock 'em Dead's on Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to
Friday's
1
a tough
p.m.
night for a show. People go out Friday night.
Yeah, if nothing on Fridays and Saturdays. I think that's due more towards the comics don't,
Right.
want to go out and do their
Yeah,
trade
they-
instead of be sitting here in a storage room
They're working.
talking shit.
Exactly. Doing their craft. I don't blame them. Friday and Saturday night, that's the night to go make money.
So I got it out of the way.
Especially if you're a comic.
So now what I have to do is I have to, in turn, share my show to the madman from Franklin Square. Let's eat Jeff Bosey, the game, or swallowing them. Let's eat Long Island. Felix says, Mets rule 50th anniversary World Series this week. Dan Romano's watching. Jeff Bosey's watching. Felix Restuccia's watching. And I've got to probably do live limo talk in about 2 minutes.
Is Phil Regan watching?
Yeah. Phil Regan.
You think he would join Limo Talk for a discussion tonight?
I don't know. Do you
How
think
cool would
so?
that be?
Hold on. The phone's ringing already.
Oh, look at this.
Limo Talk. It's Inzarelli. Who's this? Hello? All right.
They hung up.
Hung up. All right.
Alrighty.
Put this. Is this reggae music?
Yeah, this is that.
Hold on, put this
one of
louder.
your selections.
I can't.
Welcome to Jamrock.
This is, it's funny. I can't share the show. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't no more. If anybody's out there, if you could share my show, I would greatly appreciate it, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
All
Let
right.
me hear this. I'm sweating like a pig. I knew I shouldn't have come in tonight. I'm gonna probably have a heart attack on the air.
Let's not say that, shall we?
Oh, look, I
We
can
wouldn't want
share
to do
it.
that live on Facebook on Gov's Radio, would we?
Look at me.
You are sweating.
Oh my God.
I will say that
My
much.
wife said, she goes, "Are you gonna be able to do this?" I go, "I don't know." I don't know.
Great.
Great.
Doesn't everybody just want to be me right now?
You're gonna have to take over the show. I have to call a car
What
for
if you take
Isabella.
over the show? What am I going to do? I mean, I'm going to continue the show if you pass out on the floor right now? That's what I'm going to do?
No.
The show must go on? Is that the motto around here?
Yes. Well, look at me. I'm dripping.
You are sweating.
The problem here.
You want some paper towel? Do we have
Yes.
some paper towel?
Yes. Folks, you're looking at a live man that might
If
die
we had
on
a-
the air.
If we had a, you know what would be handy right now? An intern. That would be handy.
Where is our intern?
He's late.
Hold on a minute. All right. So anyway, folks, so the Mets got an 82-year-old pitching coach. Oh, his phone's ringing again. All right, let's go. A Limo Talk, it's Inzarelli. Who's this?
My cock is big. How are you?
My cock is big. Here's what we're going to do with you
Who's
right
that?
now.
What are we doing with me?
I'm going to introduce you, and then you're going to take over the show with Richie, because two things are happening.
Whatever.
I'm sweating, I'm getting palpitations, and I got to dispatch a car. So
That's
you
a-
are
that's a
now, it's
couple of
now
things.
officially become Limo Talk with Dan Romano from the
No,
R-rated
in
Dan Romano
first, in
show.
first, then little Dan.
What?
Yeah, but his name first.
All right. Well, Inz is on his way. All right.
Oh.
So here you go.
Who's
The
there?
Dan Romano show portion of Limo Talk will now start.
What's up, brothers?
What's going on, Dan? How you doing?
How are you, man?
I'm doing all right.
What's the word?
Well, the word is that Graziadei is a little bit sweaty at the moment.
Hey, they don't got the air conditioner on for you guys?
We do. I put it on as soon as I get in here, nice and early.
Oh, I don't even know how to fucking put it on. Do they have one?
They have. Oh yeah, there's one in each room. There's one in the
I
main
have no
studio,
idea.
and there's one in the
I cut my
old tool
balls
room.
off when I do it.
No, just come in and hit the thermostat's right on the wall. Hit the orange button. Comes right on.
Huh?
The thermostat's right on the wall by the light switch.
No, I have one. I have one in the bed. Hold on, I'm so sorry.
Graz, I'm on hold. Graz.
But, no, I'm sorry, brother. If I had, I'd give it to you in a heartbeat. So everything else going good over there?
Everything else is going good. How's business over there on Main Street in
Good,
Farmingdale?
good. Busy today, thank God.
That's good.
Trying to pump it, doing what I got to do.
Right.
You guys got a fucking awesome show. I love everything you guys are doing over there.
Thank you, Dan.
You guys are the best.
You as well. How's
Beaver softball was fucking awesome.
That was a good time. That was a really good time. We
You
need
know
to.
what? For a bunch of fucking old men and a couple of fucking chicks, it was a great time.
Yeah, we need to do that again. I think sometime in maybe September we're going to try and put something together.
Absolutely.
You know, that was good.
Listen, I just got good news. I'm going to be doing I know I got my show coming Thursday night at Governor's Comedy Club.
Right.
And I just got word that the next one that I'm doing, I got the man, Christopher Roach, who's jumping on with me.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah, I love Chris.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Chris
He
is
is
hysterical.
fucking phenomenal.
He is. He's really
And I'm
good.
getting phone calls up the wazoo from some really, really big... Let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of fucking famous people at this Thursday night in there.
Yeah?
Danny Provenzano, one of the biggest actors, directors in the mob history.
Okay.
We have a lot of people. They're all listed.
And it's
Everything's
this Thursday.
listed on the book. I don't have the sheet on me, but there's a lot of big people going to be there.
So what? That's a week from today.
A week? Yes, Thursday. Yes, a week from Thursday.
So-
but the tickets are all sold out.
Tickets are sold out, but it's the 27th.
Correct, sir. Yes.
All right.
And if you are in the area, I would love you to stop by. Maybe take a couple of seconds on the stage time. Say hello to everybody.
That would be that's a great idea. I would
Well, I would love
like
it. You know what? I think we all should promote each other's shows and get the shit going on.
I agree, Dan.
You know, we're going backwards. I want to go fucking forward.
Yeah, well, listen. I think everybody's pulling for each other around here and trying to make something happen with Govs Radio.
That's the whole key, man. That's the key to it.
Exactly. And if everybody does that, everybody will do well.
As long as we run a clean, legit station, we're going to be phenomenal.
Exactly.
That's the whole key to this shit. None of this crackhead shortcuts.
Now, how long will you be on the? How long is your set, like on stage?
Oh, I don't even have a fucking set.
Oh, you don't have one?
I'm not even a comedian. I just take the fucking mic. I'm doing myself.
Oh, I thought you were going on stage.
No, I do, but I don't have. I don't call it a set. I bullshit. I talk to the people and.
You're like the MC, the warm-up guy.
Yeah, I guess that's a good terminology.
Right, you're the producer and warm-up guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's good.
I shoot my load and I fucking go home. I drip on the front. I can't shoot. I can't hit the back of the stage anymore. Right now, it's just the front people I hit.
Well, these things happen as you get older.
It's like rain.
Yeah.
I'm the sun shower.
Right.
I'll make Teddy Smith fucking drown everybody. But Teddy is one of the best. I don't know if you ever saw Teddy in action, but he's fucking phenomenal.
I have not.
He is when I tell you these people are in for a fucking treat that never saw him before, he's lightning.
Now,
the man is lightning.
Who else is on? So who in total? How many people on that night?
Well, it's going to be me, the people on my show.
Billy Geyer,
Michelle McDonald.
Right, Michelle.
They're going to do this. They're going to do their skits.
Nice.
I got Jim Ray. I asked Jim Ray to come down with
Jim
Three's
Ray.
Company.
I like Jim Ray.
Jim Ray. Well, I never seen him do an act.
No.
But he's only doing, I think, 4 or 5 minutes. He's got.
Okay.
Bonnie's got about 6 or 7 minutes.
Right.
And the big one is the pretty little one over there too. Oh my God, I blanked out on her name. Oh my God, I feel like it. Mandy Jones.
Mandy Jones. Yeah.
Mandy
that's the Three's
is
Company.
coming up tremendously.
Nice.
Tremendously.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a lot going on. She's got the cute little look. She's got the hit. She's got she's got the ability to throw the punchline on perfect timing. She's up and coming. She's going to be phenomenal.
That's
she's
important.
In my opinion, she's going to be the bomb that everybody in a good way.
Right.
She's going to be like the surprise that everyone's going to be not expecting.
Yeah, she just kind of comes out of nowhere and
right,
does
exactly.
real well.
And she'll take it. And she's like a Billy Geyer.
Right.
Billy Geyer is the same way. Billy Geyer starts off fucking slow, and then boom, he gets right into character, and he'll knock it out 100 out of 100 times.
Yeah, Billy's funny.
Yeah, that's right. And I have Rodia, who's going to be coming down.
Oh, okay.
He is going to be doing probably an 8-minute set.
Right.
And that is a favor that we're going to be doing together. And we're going to have a couple of surprises.
All right.
Some things I can't give out yet because I don't want to give it all away. I want to have some good shit for everybody. You know my shows. My shows always go over good.
Yes. No, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, listen,
no,
you sold out already.
The last one I owe what's his name? Kevin Downey Jr.
Oh, I love Kevin.
I love Kevin.
You know,
like
he's been in here
Kevin came out of nowhere.
Right.
And says, Danny, can I do 10 minutes? I says, Kevin, you never have to ask.
He's
You
so
could just grab the fucking mic and go on.
he's so down to earth and just
I love Kevin like
a
a
funny
brother. I would
guy.
do anything for Kevin.
Yeah, I would like to hang out with
please.
Kevin Downey Jr. in Vegas.
Oh, please.
Like
you
he's
want
the
to hang out
kind
with
of
me?
guy. Yeah, no, he's the kind of guy you want to go to Vegas with him for like a
Me and him
weekend.
would wind up with 4 prostitutes and we'd be in a corner somewhere.
You know it's
going to
be a party
I'd be fucking
with
divorced
that
living
guy.
on his couch. And you know what I love about him? He would let me.
Right.
He would let me. He go, Danny, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, just don't put your head on the cum stains.
All right, listen. Mike Edibles says, "What's up, Graz?" Bruno Capola says, "What's up, Graz?" Bruno Capola wants to know how Dan Romano's doing. Hello from Toronto. Rose Andrade Galati. Nice.
Toronto. We have listeners in Toronto.
Greg
Wow.
Greg
Congratulations,
DiFilippo. What's
Raptors.
good, fellas? What's up, good? Hey, what's up? All right, guys, listen. Bear with me tonight. If you can share the show for me, I appreciate it. Call in tonight because I'm going to need you guys to carry me. 516-465-3990 and 516-513-0515. I got to tell you something, Mr. Romano. I think I'm going to do your show next week, and I'm probably going to take a little time off because the doctor said that a lot of stuff is stress-related, and I have to tell you the last couple of weeks here, the stress level was pretty high. So
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I had
it
no
is
idea.
what it is.
I didn't know you had any problems.
No, listen, I try to – it is what it is.
Well, you do what you got to do for yourself, but
Yeah.
before anything else.
Well, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah,
there. That's
so
well
I'm going.
said-
I'm
well
going
said.
tomorrow. We'll figure it out. I got an appointment 9:15 tomorrow morning, and that's it. So
Well,
listen,
is your show going to be off, or is somebody else taking it over?
I'll probably have maybe Bobby. I'll have Bobby come in and do it for a couple of weeks if
well,
he
Bobby,
wants
if
to.
you need any help, you let me know, brother.
Yeah, no, the door's open. We'll figure
Well,
it
no,
out.
If you call me if you need it.
Yeah.
I never walk into a door. You call me, I'm there. If I can do it, I'm there.
So how was you? What happened with you last night? You walked off your show last night, or you just
Yeah,
said?
I was tired, and I gave it to well, you know what? Giving it to Billy and Michelle, it's easy.
That's a good move.
You know, yeah, and let them shine, let them do their thing, and nobody's here. Mommy's not here. let them do what they got to do.
Mommy's not here. Go make the pepperoni pizza.
Right, exactly.
Get in the corner. Make me a
And do what
pepperoni
the fuck
pizza
I
and a
tell you.
calzone. Shut up now.
I don't care if you burnt your arm.
Right. What the fuck? I've been burning my arm for 30 years.
Honey, put some butter on it and lick it. It's like it's like garlic bread.
They put fucking
Rub
oil
salt
on
on
it.
it.
It makes it cook more. These fucks.
You know what, honey? We're low on bread. Why don't you stick your arm in there and we'll give it out to one of the good customers.
Oh man.
Frankie's Eastside Pizza on
Yeah,
Main
that's all we
Street.
fucking need. Thanks.
Yeah, right. Now mention the name, why don't you? Yeah.
Cock
If
eater.
you want a burnt garlic,
Oh, what are you doing to the
if
guy?
you want a burnt right garlic arm from his daughter, please go to Frankie's Eastside Pizza. Dude, come on, we gotta have a little fun.
Hey, listen,
kidding.
if my dick was 2 inches bigger, I'd suck my own dick.
We know.
You know, it's
I
not a bad thing.
know. And now, listen,
Bobby.
Bobby, it's 41 walking in.
My boy's there?
Your boy's
Yep.
here.
Oh, my God.
Oh, buckle up, folks. Here we go.
You guys are fucking
Who do you think
awesome.
it is?
Listen, Graz,
Yes.
how do you feel about everything that's going on with life?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
How do you feel about everything? How you been? Besides the fucking... I'm sorry you're going through
From a
this.
personal standpoint, I've never been. I think this show's probably funnier than it's ever been. I'm at a point now where here I'm satisfied. We're here 3.5 years. It looks like they're trying to build it to somewhere. I hope I hope to be here. I had a huge meeting yesterday on some personal matters in radio, and I couldn't make it because I got sick.
Right.
So I basically, sitting at home telling my wife, I have a huge meeting today, and she's like, I don't care. I'm calling 911. I went to the hospital.
Your wife's 100% right. You know what? Eventually everything will start clicking into the right way, I think.
Business is great. Business is great. I'm blessed with very loyal people in the business.
Yes.
I have a couple of large law firms, which is run by some very good people.
Beautiful.
They're very loyal. They're
Very good people.
They're it's a nice thing right
you're
now.
a great fucking guy. You're honest. You're trustworthy, and you do so much for so many. And there's no reason why why you shouldn't be blessed with all these beautiful things.
Well, I should have put the high boots on tonight.
Let's not get carried away,
It's
Dan.
my eulogy tonight. My eulogy.
yeah.
Damn.
No, he might not be here tomorrow.
That was a little thick.
Listen to me about
What's your favorite memory of Graz? You know, I mean,
It's
he
when he
was
stuck his
such a
hand in a
funny
camel's
guy.
What'd you say, Dan?
When he stuck his hand in a camel's ass.
Well,
I realized
no wonder why
the
this
camel
smells.
was just a 400-pound woman.
Oh boy. Well, you know, I actually was really proud of one thing. Fred Tenore from the Wise Guys.
I love Fred.
When the moon hits
They
your
have
eye like a big
pizza pie. That's Amore.
Tenore.
We got. You know what? What is it?
Amore.
Tenore.
Is it Tenore or Amore?
That's the fucking
Tenore.
name you just said. You said Jeff Tenore.
Oh no.
Well, listen, I don't. Graz, if
yes.
you heard, they want to syndicate through Gov's Radio.
Well, what?
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Tenore-
I'll syndicate wherever I want.
Rodney, we'll get to you in a little while, all right? No, what I'm honored about the fact is they got a very large audience.
Huge.
And they took a like. I know they love you, and they took a liking to me, and I was really happy. I had a good time on your show with them, and
They are
I told
fucking
Annette, who runs the site, to have somebody call in one night and just to talk, and so they got an open phone call. But
Well, they're good with that. Well, they invited me to go on their show. Now I got to go out to Jersey sometime in about a week or two. Whenever they call me up.
So that'll be the week where we both take off, and we'll go to Jersey. We'll hang out for 2 days, and we'll
You know what? Maybe we'll why not? I think that would be awesome.
we'll ask Cubs Radio to do the syndicated show in Jersey. You want to go to Jersey for a day?
I would love to.
Listen,
I love
guys,
Jersey.
we might
Jersey?
have-
What
we might
exit?
have the It Crew
Remember that on
coming
Saturday
in
Night Live?
soon, too.
Oh yeah, the It Crew. He's surrounded. This guy's surrounded by hardcore Italian guys. I mean, like the It Crew, the Wise Guys show. It's all about Galamad and prosciutto.
Well, you know,
I'm loving it more.
I was
That's
going
one
to
of
say, I
the
love
biggest-
that.
What'd you say, Dan?
They got one of the biggest followings. We are Gov's Radio should be very blessed that they allowed us, little Gov Radio with the small numbers, to go onto these big corporations, these big numbers. These guys hit 20, 30, 40,000 like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And I was honored to collaborate. Is that the word, collaborate?
You did good.
Very good.
No.
and-
Wait. I'll
okay.
tell you if it's good when we see where you're going with it.
Well, you know what? For them to be able, see, I was worried about, would they want to come? And they did, and they did me the favor, and they promised. These are people that have been on my show 2 or 3 other times when I was at different other stations. We had a little incident where they weren't happy about some things, but we got all that straightened out, and the stupidity went away, and now we're back to doing business together, which that's what I wanted.
I enjoyed them very much. All right.
They are fucking beautiful people. They're Italian. They go to all the big things. Listen, who we might be getting soon?
What?
I might be getting the Knights of Columbus to be a sponsor at Gov's Radio.
Your
We
show?
might have to take this podcast on the road. We should go to Tampa. Like, all right, hold on. Greg DiFilippo
Have the Knights
says,
of Columbus
Dan,
heard your show?
Greg DiFilippo says, Dan, don't make Graz cry. Come on down here. Bruno Coppola said Billy Michelle did a great job last night.
Thank you, Bruno.
Miles McIntyre said the Yankees are winning 4-0. Sanchez
Let's
solo
go.
home run. Torres 3-run shot.
The
Miles
Sanchino.
McIntyre says fuck Chris Horowitz. What? It says F Horowitz, so I said it on the air. Greg DiFilippo says thank God Inns is back. Bruno Coppola, Freddie the Fireman, and Frank Maniscalco. The New York Jets with the first pick in the draft took Zion Williams.
Hey, you're gonna meet Bruno's
The
coming down.
Jets with the first took Zion
Jets.
Williams. What
No,
the
that's
fuck?
No, the
Miles
Pelicans.
McIntyre was kidding around.
Raz, I think Bruno's coming down to my show.
Bruno had already. I invited him in. Next week is the Dan Romano show. You'll be here next week, right? Because it's probably going to be a big show, and we like you here.
On a Thursday?
It's a Thursday. He's doing the Little Room. He's doing a show in the Little Room. It's his second sold-out show here. And last time we all went on a stage for about 2 minutes, and I praised Dan and said,
I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear me? Why am I talking low? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
A little. No, it's really bad.
Well, what he was saying was pretty bad too.
No, so he's got his own show up.
All right.
All right.
I'm in.
He got his own show.
Who? No, you have your own show.
Oh, and
Can you get this spot out? It sure is hot out.
Could you take the calzone out of your ass, please?
Probably.
Holy shit.
It's a sausage calzone.
Bruno Capola says www.BigDaddyRoadshow.com. I think those are the who are those guys? Those are the guys that go in the car in the big high trucks. Dan,
I'm not sure.
Look
brother.
at them
I'm
in
not
the
even sure.
big trucks. He's like a fucking retard.
Who,
What'd
me?
they do to you in the hospital?
what's your problem? Why?
Look, they were in the big truck.
Oh, here we go. Don't make fun of people, please.
People, I'm talking about you.
Well, you're making fun of me.
People. What the fuck are you talking about, people?
Brad, you trying to say you're a person now?
Yes.
Yeah, he's trying to get into a different club. Ain't happening.
Miles says it's a joke about the Jets, that the Jets took
I
Zion.
got it. It was a joke. But, you know,
Sorry.
I thought we had like some, Dutaruts listening.
So let's get on the subject. What do you think about the Mets hiring an 82-year my 82-year-old grandfather to be their pitching coach? You do
Well,
know.
it can't get any worse.
Do you know what's going on, right?
Yes.
I think I have no idea.
The Mets fired Dave Island and the Bobby has no idea what's going on.
Who they
They
get?
can
Bob
figure out your
Apataka
ass,
back?
This afternoon, the New York Mets, Brody Wagner, the whiz kid GM,
Uh-oh,
who
he made a big move.
Van Wagner,
Big move.
big move, fired the pitching coach and the bullpen catcher.
Because he wasn't catching
Catcher-
the pitches well.
He fired those two guys, and they.
You're not catching them as outs. You're catching them as hits. Get the fuck out of here.
So they hired 82-year-old Phil Regan to be their interim pitching coach.
I think he was the last pitching coach for the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Rich had it before.
He worked under, Leo DeRocher.
He worked with Sandy Koufax, they say.
He got him to throw that nasty curveball. So we're going to get Koufax-like pitching. Okay.
Philip
From 60
Regan
to
I remember
72.
Phil Regan. He was coaching in the 70s.
is a former Major League Baseball
Yes.
player manager. During the 1966 season, when he was Walter Alston's favorite arm out of the Los Angeles Dodgers bullpen,
I wasn't kidding with Walter Alston. And,
Right.
teammate Sandy Koufax nicknamed him the Vulture due to his knack for earning wins in late-inning relief situations. He is currently serving as the pitching coach for the New York Mets. The picture on Wikipedia is from 1950.
Yeah.
and he was old then.
And it's black and white.
He debuted for the Detroit Tigers in 1960. His last major league appearance
70s.
was 1972 for the Chicago White Sox. He had a win-loss record of 96 and 81 with a 3.84 ERA, 743 strikeouts.
Excuse me. And how is this guy not in the Hall of Fame?
92
Hello?
743 strikeouts, by the way.
Compiled over so
Over
many
12
teams.
years.
I mean, come on.
I mean,
92 saves.
Where's the plaque?
A managerial record of 71 and 73. As a player, he played for
So close to 500.
As a player, he played for the Tigers, the Dodgers, the Cubs, and the White Sox.
62 strikeouts per season.
As a manager, the Baltimore Orioles in 1995.
That's mowing. That is.
It's mowing.
Are you kidding me?
You are mowing some grass.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to hire 82-year-old pitching coaches because we don't have to pay them too much because they're already getting supplemental money from so many different old age communities. Like they're getting AARP help, they're getting Medicaid, you don't have to give them health insurance, and he's fucking probably getting tons of Social Security and a baseball pension, so we can pay him $1,200 a year.
The rumor is that there's a crack in the Wilpon ownership that the father heard from Sandy Koufax and said, I got a guy that can be able to fix this thing. I'm being serious now. And that the old man, because I guess Jeff hired Brody Van Wagner, which
Did they go through Mike Francesa to get this?
I don't know.
I mean, I
I got to find out from Mad Dog if he got a phone
know.
call.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
So anyway, so they said that the old man said, okay, Sandy Koufax called and said, this is the guy. He can fix what's going on. Give him a chance. They fired the guys, and they hired my grandfather, 82-year-old Phil Regan from the Detroit Tigers.
Wow.
You know, most people are 82 years old.
They're dead.
They're
In a home, at least.
rocking
Well,
chair.
I got, listen, if you want to. Hey, Dan, are you still there? Dan Romano? Dan, we can't hear you. You still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Dan, what's your take on this, Dan Romano?
Dan's oiling up his bullpen catcher mitt.
Brother, the truth is, the Mets suck so bad right now. I think anything's fucking possible.
82-year-old pitching coach. I
82
remember
years
Phil
old.
Regan. I do.
I understand. Maybe the knowledge is the power.
Could be. He
You know,
appeared
I mean,
at 2
nothing else works
postseason
right
games.
now, so why not?
2.
You know, why don't we get Sitting Bull to fucking run the ball club? You know, he's with somebody with some knowledge and sits on the mountain.
How do you know he's got no knowledge?
Why
I
can't
didn't
Bobby
say he didn't have
Nizzarelli get that
a
job?
knowledge. He doesn't have any fucking mobility. I'm sure. He's 82. What the fuck's he gonna do? He's gonna watch the bullpen from a fucking distance.
He's gonna.
A closed circuit. That
I don't know.
looks great.
I'm a Mets fan. You're fucking killing me, you fuck.
Dude, I got friends of mine texting me saying, "Have you heard? Are you on the air tonight?" I go, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "You know, they just hired your grandfather." I said, "My grandfather died a couple of years ago." He goes, "Well, you're 82-year-old."
He came back.
He's back. Dude, are
82.
you serious?
This is rough.
I don't know what this.
Tom Seaver's 75. They put him out the fucking pasture. I mean, you know, you can't write a crazier script than this.
So I don't understand what's going on. I'm confused here. We are 4 games under 500. Yes, we're struggling. Why in God's name do you hire an 82-year-old man that's going to be totally out of
There's got
touch?
to be a lot more
Something
behind
else-
it than just what we know.
All right, something else I got
But
to
he-
add to this, too.
but he retired.
Maybe he's gonna
when they
dump a
first
couple of
hired,
fucking- a couple of million into the
it's
fucking
bad, it's
team.
bad. When
Ashman,
they first
put some
hired,
Italian music on, please.
when they first hired Callaway, he was because he was so amazing with a pitching staff.
Correct.
He was a pitching guru.
Excellent
you know,
point.
Guru,
right?
correct, yes.
So now we got Dave Island because we're going to blame him for the fucking woes of this pitching staff, which really is mind-boggling how bad they've been. And they're going to hire an 82-year-old. Why don't they just fucking let the guru take care of the pitching staff the way he was supposed to and stop blaming other people? This pitching staff was awesome. What the fuck did they do to it?
Aaron Kofsky says, "I'm waiting for them to notice that he's on." Hi, Aaron. Nice to see you. Don't think I can make it. Is he coming in? What is this? Hey, Aaron Kofsky, Bruno. Bobby's a Yankees fan. No, Bobby's a big-time Mets fan.
No, I'm a Met fan, but you know what? I call it what I see. It's just ridiculous, man. We're hiring no frills managers, no frills coaches. We're hiring all kinds of fucking bargain bin people to run this ball club when they should be
terrible.
contending for a pennant with the roster they got. Come on.
Hey, Cano hit a home run the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hats and horns.
Hey guys, on Facebook, I know Bruno, you're on. Frank Maniscalco, Greg DiFilippo. If you're watching the draft, can you tell me who the Knicks got?
Oh, they got R.J. Barrett. I
Oh, they
just
did
got
get
it from,
R.J. Barrett.
Yeah.
Is it
I
R.J.
just got
Barrett
the
or
update.
A.J.
I mean, they do the mock
RJ.
draft weeks before, and
RJ
it's,
Barrett.
and it's always pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's
Zion went first.
Zion, Moran.
And then Barrett.
All right,
next.
five-
I got people who are still stung by the fact that the Knicks didn't win the lottery when you only have like a 25% chance
It's
of winning
such.
it.
And I really thought they were going to hit it. I was watching it that night, and I thought they were going to get it, but they never do.
Frank
never
Maniscalco,
do.
our off-site Mets reporter, said, "This just in, Phil Regan is no longer Mets pitching coach. He was found dead in the bullpen." Frankie, come on back. We're in Governor's at Levittown. If I can make it here, you can make it here. Trust me. We miss you.
That's funny.
Frankie
Yeah,
Maniscalco.
Unbelievable.
That's what
Why did they work on the curveball?
Go like this.
Throw 3 of them, and then please
Who's fucking
up
all that?
my oxygen to 6.
It's Phil Regan on one of those air tanks. Dan
Oh
Romano.
my God!
He's the
You guys
guy.
are fucking-
The guy.
you
The
guys are
guy's
funny.
fucking. They're.
I mean,
they're
are they
fucking-
supposed to stand there and wait for a guy to walk over to them?
I mean, Callaway's
You
going to
know?
call the bullpen. He's going to answer on a sip and puff.
What's he going to do during the next round? Sick! Oh, my God. It's the line of the day. The sip and puff.
He's like, he blew 3 times. Does that mean the guy's ready?
Oh, my God.
I think that means this. Yeah, three's ready.
It means in a brain. Holy cow.
Phil, blow again.
You are familiar. You are familiar with Diaz. I'm dead. Dead. I'm gonna piss my pants. Oh, I miss this so much. Oh, shit. Hold on. They're gonna call down to the bullpen. It's Phil, and he's taking his nap. He's taking his.
Seventh inning nap. We gotta get. That's when you really need your bullpen. This fucking guy's out
What are they
cold.
gonna do? What are they gonna do during the extra innings? If they go to an extra
forget
inning
it.
game after
Extra
12
innings.
midnight, this guy's 82 years old. He's gonna be up till 1 in the morning, right?
No, there's no way.
Bottom of the 13th inning, Phil Regan's caught in the corner sleeping.
No problem, though. He's got it. He's got
You
this.
gave him that many.
Hey,
innings?
live from the
Fucking
live from the bullpen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm making fun of Aaron Kosky. That's the intern. Is he here? Or is he? He's.
No, Aaron just texted me. He's very sorry he cannot make it this evening.
Oh, all right.
All right, so he already quit.
He was
He's
going to
done.
be. Well, he was going to be here early.
All right.
And then he was going to be a little. He was going to be here at 8, and he was going to be a little late. And now at 8:35, he cannot make it. So, no Aaron tonight, unfortunately.
Bottom line is he never wants to come back.
Can you blame him?
No.
I mean, he's been here for
Twice.
a couple of doozies.
Well,
last
we
week
had
was
two
great.
good doozies.
Yes, they were.
We had the last 10 minutes
The week
was a little
before
uncomfortable
was
for the kid.
probably a little
But-
scary for
Yeah,
him,
but
yes.
last week was a classic. I
It was
thought.
scary last week.
It was.
No, last week was
No,
a
the week
classic.
before.
The week before was.
It was a
Never
little
mind.
scary. Yeah.
Hinte, El Graze, kickoff a radio. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, there you go. Shots fired.
Graz made a boo boo.
Yeah, Graz made a boo boo.
I don't remember.
Oh, we'll talk about it over the air. Off the air.
You can't mention it.
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all. I was here.
Yes.
Wow. That
Hey guys,
honey
yeah,
jack,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have to be
that
a
honey
party
jack is
pooper. I have
good.
to start closing my restaurant up.
Why?
It's time to go home.
How was business today,
Time
Dan?
to
It was
go.
good, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
What's your busiest night now? Tomorrow?
Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
Those are the
Every
big bar
night,
nights,
my
too.
busiest night of the week is tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Friday or Saturday. The bars are getting really fucking packed now. A lot of alcoholics in Farmingdale.
You think?
Yeah, you think?
There's a bar every 8 feet.
There is.
There's either a bar or a liquor license.
There's something known as too much of something.
Well, that's like Rockville Center, though, too. Rockville Center is booming like that with the bars.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
you know what?
It's booming in Farmingdale.
Yeah, the
It is
alcohol will
booming.
forever sell. People will always be miserable.
Yeah, but it's lively over
Oh,
there.
The
yeah,
good
I'm
thing
not
is
saying
that
close
they have a
them.
choice.
I mean,
they can
it's-
either listen
I
to
envy that.
GovsRadio.com or fucking drink.
Yeah, well, or they could listen to GovsRadio.com
drink.
and drink.
There you go. I like that.
Right?
Crack open a 12-pack and listen to the Govs
Guys,
Radio.
I want to tell you right now, if I may really quick, you guys have one, if not the best show on www.govsradio.com. You guys are fucking amazing. You hold it all together, and I think Govs is very lucky to have you guys. I'm very lucky to have you guys with us, and I think Govs should be very lucky as well.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
guys
you, my
are-
friend.
Thank
you
you,
guys
Dan.
have a great night. Graz, I hope you feel better. Don't
Thank
wear
you.
yourself out, and whatever you got to do, we got your back. I'm pretty sure Govs Radio got your back too. You've been fucking one of the best since the day I came in. So I don't think there's any problem. So
I
God
pre-
bless and thank you guys.
Appreciate it,
Hey,
Dan.
Dan, I'm,
All right,
I'm getting a
brother. You guys
craving
be
for one of
safe.
I'm getting a craving for one of them cauliflower pizzas.
And Bobby needs
I
a
don't blame you, brother.
Bobby needs a new co-host. I'll let you know when you're coming in.
Thank you
Dan,
so
God
much
bless,
for
guys.
coming on, my friend.
Dan
You
Romano
guys
from
be
Frankie's East Side Pizza on Main
Frankie's East
Street
Side.
makes a great piece of pizza. He's got the R-rated Dan Romano show here on Wednesday nights from 9 to 10:30, 10:45. What he's doing now, usually at 10:30 he's done, and then for about a half an hour, he does an R-rated interview with a comic now. So he had Rich Walker on. I think he had Kathy Arnold on, and he didn't have anybody on last night. And then I think next week he's back on. He's got the show next week. So we'll go on the stage, say hello to everybody. I want to see Bruno Capoli's coming all the way in from New Hampshire, I think.
I want to get on the stage.
Yeah, well, we could talk about that.
I'd
You
like to
saw
see that.
we're doing a show October 11th. Limo Talk is doing a show on
October 11th is like that's the end of the summer's over. And
I know.
That's depressing.
I
don't
know.
want to think about it right now.
I know.
It sounds great. That's something to look forward to. That's great. But I am so fucking fed up with summer going too fast
Yep.
and never actually starting anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't even start.
It doesn't
it's fucking
start.
disastrous. This rain has been disastrous.
Frankie
All week.
Frankie Maniscalco, roving reporter, says, "Isn't there a time limit for mound visits? MLB will have to give Phil Regan an extra 10 seconds just to get to the mound."
Is he there yet? They're going to actually get a bullpen.
This one, it counts as 2. He took so long.
No, here's what they're going to do. They're going to bring back that fucking bullpen cart with the little hat on top of it
You know, a
and
couple
bring him
of
out
teams
that
did
way.
that already.
Bring him out, though. Bring the pitching
my
coach
God.
out to
Could
the
you
mound
imagine?
that way.
With the golf
Could you imagine?
Yeah,
With the
Drive
golf.
him
Hold on.
from the dugout.
Yeah,
Here
from
comes the
dugout.
Mets cap out of the bullpen. You remember the Mets cap over the bullpen? Here comes the bullpen car. Phil Regan must be making a mound visit.
He's going out in an ambulance. He's going out to the mound in an ambulance.
Oh my God. Listen, I got. You know what? I think if he comes in and they win, then you know what? It was a fucking great move.
No, you know what's going to happen if he comes in
Is
and
that
they
gonna
win?
happen?
Someone's going to hit you and you're going to wake up from that fucking dream you had.
Come on, you
because
got-
it ain't happening.
Well, you know what? I got to hope. We're only 4
I
games
want to
out.
see a
Well,
real
let's-
fucking pitching coach.
What was the problem? What
It's not
was
Dave Island's fault.
Every
Well,
single
that's
guy
what I
in
mean.
the
What was this guy not doing to get fired?
every single guy had an ERA of over 6.
That's
The
not his
bull-
fault.
the
Let me
bullpen
tell you
had-
something.
But is
Let me
that
tell you
is
something.
that
When you're
all
a
on the
pitcher-
pitching coach?
When you're a pitcher, your pitching coach isn't going to be responsible for your earned run average. The fact that you can't throw strikes, you can't throw a fastball by anybody, or the fact that you can't throw a curveball for a strike. That's
can't
not
keep
his
them off
fucking fault.
balance?
You've been pitching since you were 10. Get the fuck out there and pitch.
But hasn't he been there a couple of years? So they've been listening to him. So he hasn't. They haven't succeeded. So they need a new ear. They need somebody else in the ear.
Unless it's like
had-
a verbal thing where they're not getting along or
They
the
blamed
the
every
message
fucking
isn't getting
pitching
through
coach since
anymore.
Bob
Listen,
I can
Apodaca.
understand.
We've known that. They blame everything. It's a fucking dysfunctional team.
Yeah, but
That's
back
why
to
we're
Bobby's
Mets fans.
point. What about Mickey Callahan? Wasn't he the guy that
Callaway. Callaway.
Whatever.
All right,
Callaway?
well, yeah, Callaway.
It's not Callahan?
It's Callaway.
It should be Callahan.
Are you sure?
It's Mickey Callaway.
Callaway, like the
Yeah.
golf club.
Oh, see, I thought it was Callahan
No.
all this
no.
time.
No.
So a lot of people do.
So much do I know.
So he was
I'm a
supposed to be a
Yankee fan.
pitching guru.
Right, exactly. But more to his point, why don't you bring in maybe a younger, I don't know, guy out of, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but the point is this. I remember during the hiring of Mickey Callaway after Collins was canned, which I didn't like Collins either. But after they got Callaway, they were like, well, this is the perfect choice for our team with this
Right.
fantastic pitching
great
staff.
pitching
It's a
staff.
guy who's a fantastic pitching coach over in Cleveland.
I agree.
And they were
Right.
like, wow, we're taking a chance on a pitching coach being our manager. Yes, but he works so well with pitchers. So now we're blaming Dave Island for what this fucking guy couldn't do? Come on. This guy's not good. He's not a good manager. He's not a good coach. He's not a good anything.
Our roving
I'm sorry.
roving
Nice
reporter,
guy.
Our roving reporter,
maybe he
Frank
was
Manis-
better as a pitching coach.
Maybe that's the whole point is they
Right.
should make him a fucking
Make
pitching
him
coach.
the pitching coach and get another manager.
And hire Phil Regan to manage the team and sit there with a fucking bag of peanuts and a fucking
Oh,
a
like-
sipping puff.
like Bob Lemon.
Yeah, get Bob Lemon out there. Jesus Christ, that's all you need. A manager's just got to fill out the lineup card.
Our roving reporter Frank Maniscalco said, with the Mets' luck, the golf cart will run right over DeGrom.
yeah, snap his ankle in half.
Exactly.
So
Broke it like a breadstick.
I know. Is it his
that
fault?
guy must be on
you
the steroids. His bones are
Wow.
brittle.
Is it Dave Island's fault that Familia is terrible? Is that really his fault?
Oakland got him last year, watched him for a few weeks, and we're like, let this guy go. Let him go back to the Mets. No problem. And the Mets go, oh, he's available again. Let's give him $30 million.
Right.
$30 million.
$30 million.
He's batting practice.
Horrible.
He's batting practice.
He's Bobby
the
Bonilla
best thing that we
reincarnated.
got going for that team right now is Pete Alonso and Jeff McNeil, and both of those guys weren't supposed to be on the opening day
That's what I was
roster.
just going to say. My next thing was
They
gonna
were
be-
not supposed to be
one
on
of the
the
things. Those are two guys they were not counting on at all.
At all.
Right,
And
exactly.
everybody was worried were the Mets going to do what the Mets always do and not bring Alonso up the first 2 weeks because of his contract.
How do you? That guy
And
can
they
hit
sup-
the
and they
snot
sup-
out of the ball.
Dude, he's
Oh
got
my
24
God.
home runs.
He's ridiculous.
He's ridiculous.
He is.
He's ridiculous.
He's going to annihilate Darryl Strawberry's team record as a rookie for 26 home runs in a season as a rookie. That's the team record.
That's
He's gonna-
the team record?
for home runs in a season for
Wow.
a rookie. For a rookie.
Well,
the team
still.
record for home runs
Which
in a
is a lot
season-
for
yeah.
a rookie.
It's 26.
Is 20? No,
Is it
26
26?
for
What's the
Strawberry.
MLB record?
The team record for home runs in a season is 41. Piazza and Hundley, I
Hundley.
think, did that.
Right.
All right. He's going to obliterate these fucking
which is
records.
great. Which is great.
And now they're saying, and they were saying, maybe we can keep him down in the minors so we can keep his eligibility for one more year. Yeah, you take this guy
How
off
could
this
you do
team right
that?
now. You're 12 games under 500.
Dude, I am tired of watching Facebook every night. And Peter Fenn, who's watching, he writes, "The Yankees win! The Yankees win!" I'm fucking tired of it. Watching it constantly. I see it. They were supposed to suck. The Yankees had nobody. They took scrubs, and now they're good. Cameron Maybin sucked. Now he's good on the Yankees.
You know what's fucked up about the Yankees is by the time the subs that they brought in, the little Cinderellas that they brought in to carry the team and played so well over their heads, by the time they started turning into pumpkins, which they did about a week ago, the other guys came back,
Here
and
comes
the fucking
Stanton.
team is back.
Yeah. Well, I think it was Encarnacion. What's his?
Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
That's a great move. The guy
Edwin.
led the league in home runs, and the Yankees barely got him for $8. They got him for $8 million, I think it was.
And a player
And a player prospect.
Player prospect.
That's if the Mets. Okay, if the Mets would have done the same trade, Encarnacion or whatever his name is.
Encarnacion.
Now wait a
I
minute.
can't say.
Just
it.
say Edwin.
Picking him up
The Mets
for the
would've
Mets. The Mets would have turned it around somewhat like they did when they got Cespedes.
He would have sucked.
No. He wouldn't have sucked. Because anyone for 6 to 8 weeks the Met thing doesn't really get into their blood system yet. Right?
Unless you play
And
second base.
Yeah, so like for a couple of months, he would have carried the team. And then he would have turned into a Met like Cespedes did. But the bottom line is he would have carried this team right through towards September. And he could have got them somewhere. But no, they don't think like that.
Frank Maniscalco, our roving Met reporter tonight, says, "Speak of the devil, Alonso just hit a bomb." So I guess the Mets are on the board.
Was
There
it
you
fair
go.
or foul?
Well, as a
Good question.
as a Met fan, the next 10 games are probably going to make the season. So if we're 10 games under 500 after this road trip, it's over. Callaway's gone.
I gotta tell you
Riggleman's your manager.
All right, so we got a 90-year-old manager and an 82-year-old
So you got a
pitching coach.
68-year-old manager and an 82-year-old pitching coach.
That was the whole thing. They got Regan,
Go
to
ahead.
make
Riggleman look young.
Riggleman feel younger. That was the whole. That was well done. Well done.
3-0 Mets, by the way.
Okay.
Top
So
3.
If they come out of this road trip and they're 10 games under, he's gone. Riggleman's behind. Riggleman's the manager. Regan's your pitching coach. And I'm not spending a dime at Citi Field the rest of the year. I am not going there at all. I'll root for the Yankees. You know what? I like Stanton. I like Aaron Judge.
You know what they should do? The Mets should do.
Go ahead.
You know, it'd be a real fucking amazing move. Bring Jimmy Carter in as the manager.
The
Jimmy
former president?
The
He-
peanut,
Why?
peanut guy?
Why the former president of the United States?
Oh, that's a great one.
Why? Because he could come in there and do just as good a job as Callaway does, and we got a fucking name in the dugout. They probably work real cheap.
I vote for Bobby Inzarella for the next Met.
Isn't Jimmy
Met
Carter
manager.
96 years old?
Well, I'm making up my lineup right now. I think we're going to put Alonso up leadoff. I want to see him hit home runs all day long from the leadoff spot, so no one's on base when he hits them.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that. You do, President Carter, huh?
Oh yeah. You know, back in the day when I was a peanut farmer,
Yeah.
you know, I liked baseball. I loved the Atlanta Braves, and the bottom line is, the Mets have always tried to be somewhat like the Braves,
Yeah.
but they just can't be. They just can't be. And you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to become the manager of the Mets now. I'm going to bring them back. I'm gonna bring 'em
Okay.
back.
Well, if you become the manager of the Mets, you will be the oldest manager in the history of Major League Baseball. You know that,
With the
right?
youngest pitching coach.
Could you imagine?
Your pitching coach is 82.
How old is Jimmy Carter anyway?
Jimmy Carter is 96, I think.
Oh
he is.
wow.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's
Wow.
96.
No.
I think he is the oldest sitting president, yeah, of course, right?
He's not sitting.
Yeah.
He's like
not
he's
sitting.
reclining.
When I say
think
sitting,
he
I'm
might
sorry.
be reclining.
the oldest reclining president.
Yeah.
How old is?
No.
Listen, I'm fascinated. I got nothing to say. I'm flabbergasted by the whole situation. As a Met fan, I can't. I don't want to beat it anymore. As a Met fan, I don't think I'd spend money if they come back and they're 2 games over 500 or at 500 or even a game below 500. They got me enticed for July. They got me for July. But they come back 10 games under. I'm done.
Jimmy Carter is 95
was
Oh,
close.
years
excellent.
old.
You don't feel that way?
No, I don't feel like 95. I feel like I'm more like 50, 52.
I feel a day over 52.
Yankees are up 6-0. Peter Fenn said.
Let's go.
Frank Maniscalco said, "Fuck it, bring back Bobby V." Frank Maniscalco said, "What about Billy Carter?"
Billy Beer.
Yankees are in a rain delay by Peter Fenn. So
Yankees actually can score runs during a rain delay. They actually do. They've done
They
that.
have that
They
ability.
They put the top on the field. They added 3 runs.
Nobody noticed.
9-0.
That's some lineup, huh?
Fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It is good.
It's so. How do you feel as a Yankee fan this year? I mean, like you have to feel. Tampa Bay's your only one, and they're already 3.5 games out, and they're looking to go to Montreal for half a season, right? Did you hear about that one? No, you didn't hear about that. Did you hear about that one?
What?
The Tampa Bay Rays have just got the approval from Major League Baseball to search out doing half
Yeah, I
games in
heard about
Tampa
that.
Bay, and at the beginning in Tampa Bay and the end games in Montreal.
So wait a minute.
Nobody
So
fucking
two-
goes.
No, wait a minute. This is great. They can be the Tampa Bay Montreal X-Rays.
Yeah.
X-rays.
X-rays.
The X-rays. I love it. Only in America
Well-
and Canada.
They're looking. They're looking
Or
to
the
get
Rapos.
they're looking for 2 new stadiums. I guess the stadium in Tampa won't be as more expensive because they're looking to do the games early where they won't need a roof.
That stadium is horrendous.
And they're saying that,
Ugliest ballpark ever.
Oh
made.
my God.
and they're saying in Montreal
So
they just
bad.
got an approval from a developer for somewhere a little outside of Montreal.
So they're looking to permanently locate in Montreal.
So they're looking to permanently.
back to-
He doesn't want to leave Tampa. They brought on minority owners. The owners now want to take Tampa and want to have half the games in Tampa and half the games in Montreal.
How the fuck are we gonna do this?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're gonna
The
do
Tampa
that.
Bay Montreal team. I mean, what the fuck?
I don't know. They said that they want to do Tampa Bay during the early months of April, May, and June, and that the games would be ending in Montreal in July, August, and September. Listen, if I was a player on that team, that'd be fucked up. Oh, we're gonna be on a plane in a little while. We're going to Montreal. How far is?
And they got a good team.
How far is? They're very good.
They're a very good team. Well, until they face
Their
the
payroll
Yankees.
is $60 million. They're 3 games behind the mighty Yankees. You got to give them a little credit.
Well, 3 games behind because we just beat them 3 games.
Yeah, you guys.
They were
You
tied.
guys are unconscious.
Oh, no, listen.
Tanaka's,
They went through. They lost 6 of 9.
Yeah, but you guys-
last week, really, a week and a half ago.
Yeah, you were
They
playing.
just
You were
happened,
playing with Echeverria, Cameron
Listen,
Mabry.
unfortunately, all these runs is great, okay? But, eventually at some point when you get to the playoffs, you need pitching,
That's right. That's
okay?
what burns you.
To me, that's what burns you. You can have all the bats in the world, I feel, but sometimes it's going to come down to the pitching because when the bats go cold, and if they go cold all at the same time,
Well,
then what?
when you're facing top-notch pitching kind of silences great hitting no matter what.
There
It's
you
just
go.
the way it goes.
And that's what you get in the
Your
playoffs.
best hitters in the playoffs hit like 220. You know.
Jeff Bosey says hello. Frank Ziccarelli says hello, boys. Freddie from Chicago. So we got somebody listening in Chicago. Peter Fentz
What do you
said,
say, Freddie?
Peter Fentz said, hate to say it, but Alonso will end up with a hangnail and never be seen again.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
That's what scares me about guys like Alonso and McNeil is these guys are going to get hurt and never come back. We're so fragile. Do you understand? Our pitching.
I just, it's
I want to be a Yankee fan just because it's when you wake up in the morning, you know you have a chance to just rattle off 15 games.
Well, the
in a row.
Yankees,
You know what it is, though,
Yankees
but-
are winning the World Series this year.
I think so too. Well,
Whoa.
you know what? Wait, time out. I think the
hold
next.
on. June
I think
20th,
the next 4
June
games.
20th, folks.
I think the next 4 games is very important because they're playing Houston in Yankee
Oh no,
Stadium.
they're
starting
winning the
tonight.
World Series this year.
Starting tonight.
All right.
I'd be willing to
playing
bet
this-
anybody that.
Who they playing? The Dodgers.
Dodgers going
Doesn't
again
matter.
for a third
the
time.
Dodgers are the best team in the National League, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Bruno Capola said Tampa Bay's looking for more of a fan base. They're trying to do because they only average 14,000 people a game. I mean,
the 6,000 that like baseball in Montreal are going to love this. That's a $20,000 ballpark.
from what I'm hearing, Montreal's got a base of about 35,000 people that could become season ticket holders or half season.
Where were they when the Expos were there?
That's
There's a reason the Expos left, right?
You know, I always say that about when going back to these cities that people
Yeah.
leave and they go back to them, and
Didn't
I'm
they
like,
become the Rockies?
no, the Expos, although Nationals.
Nationals. You're right.
Jeff
The
Bosey
Rockies
wants.
stayed the Rockies. I've always been the Rockies.
Always
Jeff
been
Bosey
Rockies.
wants to know what happened to your new host, Charlie Myers. He wasn't a host. He was always allowed on. He hasn't shown up in the last couple weeks. He knows we're here on Thursday, Jeff Bosey. He's allowed in any time. As you, Mr. Bosey, if you'd like, we're probably going to go for about another
20 minutes.
At least.
we're going to go for about another hour and a
Maybe
half.
23.
Depending on how I feel. Bobby's making me laugh, so you've been more than welcome to come in, Jeff Bosey.
I think the Yankees, like, you're asking, as a Yankee fan, I just feel like the Yankees right now are hitting all the buttons. Cashman, they're just making every decision just seems to be right. and logical and makes sense, and it's.
And then you have the Mets
it's-
where every single decision's been
It's
wrong.
really like that's how I feel.
Jed Lowry hasn't
It's like,
made
oh
the
my God, he did it again. He made another great deal that makes total sense for
fucking hate him. I hate him.
You know what I mean?
He's so
But it's
good.
like, why is nobody else making that move? But there's,
They're not
I
even
mean, there's
trying,
30 other
that's why.
teams.
'Cause they're too
Not
busy-
just the Mets. I mean,
It's just like Frank Cashman.
I don't know.
Brian Cashman, I think, sits around on the phone all day long looking for things to do to improve
He's
the
doing
team.
his- he's doing
when
his
most
job.
GMs are these type of guys. They sit around at the club, over at the ballpark club and drink scotch and just fucking fall apart and just don't remember what the hell they were doing anyway, and they just forget about it because they're like, I'm a general manager, except for maybe Theo Epstein and guys like that.
Yeah.
But the Mets general manager was a fucking agent.
Yeah.
All right? He's an agent.
Yeah, no, I know.
All right? And out of the ranks of people who were qualified to be a general manager, you went for an agent. And at the time, I said, all right, maybe this is thinking outside the box. Maybe they got something really smart going on here.
Every move's
so
been
far
wrong.
has been a bomb.
Dude, Jed
Every
Lowry
move
has
been a bomb.
Jed Lowry hasn't even made the field.
Yeah,
Jed Lowry
that
hasn't
was
even
a
made the
great
field.
signing. And you look at it this way. I mean, this is what seems like it goes on. Is somebody the Seattle Mariners probably called up and said to the Yankees, "Hey, listen, if you're interested, I mean, you might want to go. You might want to go for Edwin Diaz, and I know you guys have the money. Maybe you take on Cano." And Cashman sat there and went, "What are you, fucking nuts?
That's a good one.
Are you drinking at the club again, you fucking idiot? I am not doing that." And he goes, "But I'll tell you what. Call up this guy from the Mets. He'll fucking go for it."
His name is Brody.
Tell him,
It's Brody.
tell him I'm hot on the trail of Edwin Diaz. Tell him I'm putting a package.
Oh, you know
together.
that goes on, too. Yeah.
Tell him I
Right.
got a
You know that
Class A
happens.
package. I was thinking of throwing Gleyber Torres into a package deal with, and
Hey,
tell
you're
him,
going to get Andujar.
Tell him you need to beat me to it. All right, tell him you need to. All right, just do it. Just fucking do it. I'll crack open a bottle of scotch. Tell me how it goes. All right. He fucking goes up and goes, "Listen, Brody, I was just talking to Brian Cashman. He's really hot on this fucking deal for Edwin Diaz. Throwing in Cano, eat some of that salary. You take it on. You don't want to see him go to the Yankees. He's put Gleyber Torres. I heard Torres. I heard he
The
said
man
Torres.
said Torres.
The guy said Torres, and he didn't say Judge, but he alluded to a big guy wearing 2 9s. I don't know. I don't know. He says he might go. Really. This could be my time to make a splash as the new GM.
Right.
Robinson
My
Cano,
time to shine.
he might make the Hall of Fame. He might even wear a Met hat. No one does. Right? So he goes, all right, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll put together a package. We'll take the whole fucking thing. We give him what'd they give him?
What they give him?
They gave him Bruce.
Yeah, we'll
Jay
give Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce, who everyone trades. Right?
and every time the first week he hits 10 home runs,
Yeah,
for
and
that
then they
team,
trade him a
and
week.
then he,
a
and
week
then he goes
later.
like 190 the rest of the year.
And the Mets got these two guys, and fucking Cashman and the Seattle Mariners fucking GM are having lunch together, laughing their asses off.
Right.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I believe that stuff happens for real.
Peter Fentz said, "Hey, you got to remember, it's 10 years that the Yankees haven't won the World Series."
That's why I said guaranteed
It's
they're
true.
going to win this year, and this is why because
It
they
is every
last
10.
won. They last won in 2009, right?
Right.
The Yankees have never ever gone an entire decade without winning a World Series, except for the '80s. It's the only time they did it, and that was the strike season fucked them up that year and all that stuff. They have never in their history since the '20s gone an entire decade without winning a World Series. So they do, and they're going to this year.
All right. Spoken on
There we go.
June
20th.
20th, 2019.
Bobby
Ins41,
Ins 41.
who is a big follower of Tom Seaver, Inzarello, has predicted that the Yankees are winning the World
The
Series.
great Karnak.
The great, the great and powerful.
Yeah,
All right, so you think they're
I did not know that. Yes.
Frank Ziccarelli from Chicago said he thinks it's going to be the Yankees against the Cubs. So,
I mean, that'd be classic.
Cubs are playing very well.
and Peter Fentz said the only thing that will help the Mets if they sell the team.
Yes. To the owners of the Islanders, maybe.
What do you think? I got to get rid of them, huh? They got to get rid of those.
Who has
guys.
money?
They're not gonna sell the team though.
Their luck. Charles Dolan would buy. Jimmy Dolan would buy.
Oh my God! Would you imagine? Oh, that'd be.
I meant the Rangers when I said that. But
that would not be good.
I don't understand how they've gotten by. Wilpons with Doubleday bought the team in 1980, so it's damn close to 40 years.
This is like Mets talk. We took an
All right.
hour. The
Oh,
Mets
which is-
hire an 82-year-old pitching coach, and we were on the
Yeah.
topic for an hour. Sorry, guys, but we're a little pissed. I can tell you this right now. I spend a lot of money when I go to Met games. I bring my kids. I bring clients and shit. If I see the golf cart come out and get Phil Regan to bring him to the mound, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, I think there's a pitching change. Oh, it's nice. The Mets have brought back the golf cart with the big Met hat on. So who's coming in the game? Oh, wait, no. They're just getting the pitching coach. All right, there he comes out to the mound. What's that trail, that little line behind him? Oh, that's his oxygen line. All right, very good. He's going to the mound visit. So you see the thing goes up on the board, one visit, one visit. And it's like everybody's throwing fucking bottles and cans at the fucking cart as it goes by.
Limo talk. It's Inzarelli. Who's this?
Hey, how you doing, beautiful people? I would love to come down and visit you tonight, Graz, but I already blew off and became a bitch mouth to my good friend Rich Rita. I blew him off because I got sick. I got a bad case of the AIDS.
What do you got? I know the voice. Is this Bozy? Is this you?
It is me, but I'm like sick as a dog.
Hello, Jeff Bozy. What's
How
happening?
you doing? I would love to come down there and play with you guys, but I don't want to give you guys what I got. I have no clue what it is. It could be AIDS. It could be Ebola. It could be who
It
knows
could be
what I
AIDS or
got.
Ebola.
Did your
Sounds
cock
just like
Did
that.
your cock fall off?
I don't. I haven't checked. I haven't touched it in years, so I don't know. I mean, it could be the swine flu. I
Either
don't
as
know.
your wife.
I have no
Pum,
clue.
pum, pum. Okay. You're married, right, Bozy?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So your wife hasn't touched it in a while either.
Hey, listen. You know,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kids?
You know she's gonna tell everybody. Damn it.
Kids?
Yeah, I got two kids. Two
Yeah.
beautiful kids.
What
no,
do you-
no, they're not sick from you, are they?
No, they're not
Yeah,
from me.
stay
They're
away
from
from
the
them.
other guy.
Stay away from them. From the other guy.
Bozy, I saw. Yeah, I caught that. It was is it the mailman or the milkman?
No. Listen, we're past the mailman. It's the UPS and the FedEx driver.
The Amazon
They're the ones
guy.
that come to the
They'd
door more
absolutely be there
often.
overnight.
Dude, I
The
walk into
Amazon
my
guy.
house this morning and I got 5 packages from Amazon stacked up like little Jenga cubes. Then my kids walk right past it. I go, hello, is anybody? Oh, it's just Amazon. It's mommy's. I go, so carry it in. Why? It's mommy's. Dude.
You know what creeps me out? I get shit that comes to my house from Amazon, and she's been telling me, like, I ordered that like 3 years ago, and I was like, you haven't had a job in like 18 years, but I ordered that 3 years ago or 5 years ago. I was like, why are you still getting shit from 3-4 years ago? I told you don't buy no more stuff, and every week there's a new package at the door.
Well, I'm telling you right now, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag here, but the 3 years ago thing is really not true.
Crap.
I ordered that
I
3
was
years
gonna
ago.
fucking
No,
believe
I'm
it
up.
for a
She ordered
minute.
that last week. More like 7 to 10 days ago.
Yeah. Or 2
Business
days ago.
days.
I got Prime 2 days ago.
Hey, you're friends with Rich Rita, right?
Yes.
I like that guy.
He's a great guy.
You ever see him play
Definitely
ping
is.
pong?
Who, Rich Rita?
I'm wondering if Jeff has ever seen
Oh, have you ever
No,
seen?
I haven't seen him play with his ping pong. No.
Have you seen Jim Raya? Do you know if he's good at ping pong? Because I'm playing him for
You're
$250.
playing Jim Raya?
Yes.
Well, listen, I mean, like, if his hair doesn't get in his way, you'll probably win.
That guy makes me laugh. Did you see him running down first base during Beeper softball, Bozy?
Listen, there is something so Muppet-like with him when he walks and runs.
He looks like a Muppet. He does. He looks like fucking. What's the guy? What was the one? The purple one. The dinosaur. What was the name of the Muppet from
Oh,
Sesame
God,
Street?
What? Gonzo is.
No, that wasn't Gonzo. The
Barney?
fat one, not Barney. What was the name? Eeyore? No, that wasn't Eeyore.
Eeyore's from Winnie the Pooh.
It wasn't Big Bird. What was the one
From Sesame Street?
from Sesame.
Grover.
No, it wasn't Grover. It was the
Grover.
big fat one. Come on, guys, on Facebook.
Snuffleupagus?
Snuffleupagus.
There you go.
He looks like a Snuffleupagus, Jim Ray. Wow, you sound good.
Wow, that doesn't sound good
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
I told you. I got something. I don't know what it is. It
Clean
could
that
be,
phone off.
It could be a new strain of God knows what. It could be like something from like the swine hooker from around the block. I don't know.
Bozy, Bobby Inzarello just went on Tops, and he found Phil Regan's 1961 Tops card, and he's whispering to me, I have that card. What do you think? It's going to be worth 10 cents.
It's up from 9.
He's
Not if Wheeler pitches good. It's going to be worth much more.
Oh my! I told you.
This is back when the
Show
league
the
only
people.
had.
Show the
Look at
people
that
on
card.
Facebook.
Look at that card.
Look at that card.
That is so cool.
Bozy, are you a Met fan? Or
I might have Lou Gehrig disease right now. I don't even know.
are you a Met? Are you a Met?
Today, I consider myself
The
the luckiest pitching
man.
coach on the face of the earth.
I'm blessed for this
Am
opportunity.
I a Met or a Yankees fan? Listen, I'm going to be like all the other assholes on this planet. I was a Met fan till '86, and I lived in Queens. And then I was like, screw this! You guys can't win a World Series, can't win a game. Then I moved out of Queens. I moved out to someplace even worse, Long Island.
So you root for the Yankees now?
Yes, I root for them now.
Wait, 86? They won the World Series.
Yeah, well,
in
we'll let you
86.
down about 86.
Yeah,
I wanna
what
know.
was
Little
disappointing
roller
about
of the
that?
first
That
base
was the
side.
last time that-
Behind the bag! Here
That
comes
was it.
Knight, and the Mets win it!
Jeff Bozy, that is the greatest play in sports history.
Wow.
We play it to
Well,
start my
yes,
show.
it was 86. That was it. Nothing else came from it. Everybody else retired, died, got the clap. I don't know.
But this is
Oh,
the greatest
I
play
know,
ever.
but wait,
You
so
know, Nolan Ryan
so you
just
stopped
refused.
being a Met fan after they won?
He refused to come to the 50th
He won't
World
come to
Series.
the-
I rooted on until about 89, 90, and then everything just kept on being a flop, 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 flop.
So you're not a real fan. You got to follow them when they suck too. You know. Hold on.
Well, listen, when you suck for over 30 years, come on.
That was it. That turns you around right after this round ball. They can't even win without an error. Fuck them.
Brian Scott says, Graz, you're welcome to practice ping pong in my yard anytime. So here's the
Does
deal.
he have a table?
He must.
So we got money on this thing here. We got money on this Jim Ryan Graz game.
Shut up, Bobby. Yes, he's got a ping pong table. He's a big guy.
Let's
never
see how long
mind.
we can keep the ball in the air.
Brian, I didn't say that. Bobby Inzarello
I was
did.
going to say, Brian is a large man.
How would you know?
Now, where is this special game being held? Is this in the basement of Jim Ryan's house?
Yeah, no. Jim Rea actually went into Smash, which is a ping pong place behind us. And he went in there and he said that one night he was going to have everybody come down and this and that. So they gave him a $20 gift certificate and they gave him the opportunity to play somebody in a game to have free time. So what I did is
He
I
decided to play the Godfather. He was walking around all night going, "It's gonna make me an offer I can't refuse."
we're gonna play ping pong.
No, I thought you wanted me to play a pod.
Bobby's amusing himself very much. So Reyes said that if the first caller wins a $20 gift certificate plus a chance to win $250 of his own money. So I got.
So you keep your own money.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not playing with my money. I'm playing with his money. So the first game, if I beat him, I win
All he wants
$250.
you to do is go ahead and play with his ball.
That's the whole point of this.
So I'm gonna beat him and win $250. And then there's a guy here that's Govs Radio's biggest fan, besides Bruno Coppola and Greg DiFilippo, Dennis Murphy, who wants to play me and challenge me. So then when I win, I'm gonna take the $250 and challenge Dennis Murphy, and then I'm gonna wipe his ass out, and then I'm going to O'Toole, and then from O'Toole, I think it's Inzarello, and then from Inzarello, it's Knock 'em Dead, and then everybody else. So.
Interesting.
we
That's
need a
quite a
whole big
list.
float
I
chart here
want
going.
to play the suntan Superman in ping pong. With a towel around his fucking neck. He stole over from the Fox Hollow. You know?
Suntan Superman.
Yeah.
This
That's coming up the end of the month.
December 29th in Deer Park.
December
Did
20th.
I say it? I did
June.
it again. I
December.
keep doing it. Holy shit.
Is it June
June
29th?
29th.
4 days after Christmas, folks. Just join us for a ping pong match.
No. June 29th is Malta the Damager versus Suntan Superman in Deer Park for the, I think it's NWC Championship. What is it?
He's Joe Frazier on bonbons.
He's Joe Frazier on a helium with 400 pounds on him. Holy shit, he was
I think
huge.
it's NCX.
Is it NCX? So, all right, Bozy, I hope you
I
feel
think
better.
it's-
Great night.
I think it's
I gotta
Envy.
go. I gotta take some more NyQuil, some more Vicks, and I got like a something to pass through my colon. So I'll talk to you guys another time.
Jeff, you're invited in here anytime you want. You know that, all right?
You got it. Love you guys. You have a great night.
Good night,
Good
Jeff.
night. Talk to
Thanks,
you later.
Jeff.
Feel better.
Bye-bye.
Jeff Bozy. We like Jeff
Throats
Bozy.
get fixed with Vicks.
Limo Talk, it's Graziadei. Ins 41, Bobby Inzarello's here. Richie Z, the board up, is here. Aaron Kofsky, my intern, never showed up tonight. Does he get demerits?
Well, he was texting me quite frequently, so I can't just say it was a no-show.
Did you see who that was? Who just passed? Did you see who just passed?
Well, I'll tell you,
I did not.
saw it.
That was Chaz Palminteri just walked by. Chaz
Chaz
Palminteri.
Palminteri, ladies and
Carrie
gentlemen.
Karavis and Chaz Palminteri. Very
Come
nice.
on through.
I'd like to get Chaz Palminteri on my radio show tonight.
Nobody cares.
What do you mean?
Nobody
Chaz?
cares.
Too bad you can't go out in the hallway and recruit him in.
I know. You're not allowed to do that.
No, it's against the rules.
It's against the rules.
Do not do that.
So
Slipper's a jerk off.
You will
They're all
not
jerk offs.
do that.
Mets are losing 4-3 from Frank Maniscalco, our roving Mets reporter. Brian Scott said, dead man walking. I guess he doesn't like the penis or the ping pong comments, or am I going to be playing ping pong on a table or whatever?
Brian, just make sure I'm present when you pummel him. I would love to witness that. Thank you.
516-513-0515, 516-465-3990. So what do you
Just
think?
played golf with Brian the other day, actually, in a golf outing.
He did. How'd you do?
We did pretty well. As a team, we were +2, even though the
Where did you golf?
Monday.
Where?
Town of Oyster Bay in Woodbury.
Oh,
For the,
is that a nice course?
It is a nice course. It's in real good shape, actually.
Do you golf,
from all
Mr.
the rain.
Inzarello? You don't?
Once in a while.
Yeah? Do you have your own clubs?
No.
Oh, so what do? You borrow clubs, or do you use everybody else's clubs, or what do? You don't play.
I do play, but I do borrow clubs if I have to
Maybe
go.
we'll have to get you clubs as a gift for you for Christmas.
It's about time I got something from this fucking show.
I'm thinking about it. I think you deserve
You got a
something.
set of
I
golf
agree with
clubs.
you. After all
A
these
bag
years,
of clubs. I'm gonna get a bag of clubs.
That is nice.
What, you don't like a bag of golf clubs?
Love playing golf.
Yeah.
Sure.
You
You
drink?
kidding?
You drinking all that
He'll
stuff?
give me all the clubs that fit into
Very
a
little. I'm not a big drinker on the golf course, but I'll have a beer here or there, and I love a nice cigar on the golf course. That's for sure.
You?
What?
Where's the best place that you've golfed, or do you remember in the last couple of years? Have you golfed in the last couple of years?
I golfed at Eisenhower many times. And
Yeah?
I've golfed. I actually played the Bethpage Black.
Ooh, I've never played that.
Most intimidating start to a golf outing is playing the first hole, because everybody's up above you and they can watch you tee off and
Right.
shit. It's like
At
the whole
Bethpage-
fucking
at
world.
Bethpage?
Yeah, the black course. So I was
the
standing
black
there,
course, yeah.
and I'm looking straight out, and I'm saying to myself, "Where the fuck is the hole?"
I don't see.
There's
I don't
absolutely-
see a hole.
Yeah, there's absolutely no flag waving anywhere, nothing. All I see is trees to my right, trees to my left. This fucking overhang, and everybody up on top over here, and I'm going, good tee shot. Just get a good fucking
Just
tee shot.
get it right.
Don't
Just don't
slice
flub it.
Don't slice it. Don't hook it. Don't do anything. Hit it on the fairway, at least 150, 200 yards. All right, just.
Brian Scott said the longest drive winner from the other day was Richie Z during his golf tournament.
That is true.
Oh.
That is true.
The
Thank
longest
you, Brian.
drive every week is me coming from home to this fucking place. All right?
I should have brought my trophy. I could have showed it off tonight. I didn't think to do that.
So, go ahead.
So I got a good tee shot off. There's no golf carts allowed on the black course, so you walk.
No,
in it.
you walk.
You walk it,
And it's
all right?
long.
And it's a long fucking hole.
Really?
And I played with my brother and a couple other people. We played
About
and,
7,000 yards.
It's incredible. It's a great course. It really is. It's a very challenging course. I did all right.
It's
I
fantastic.
did all right.
That's great. So, if I wanted to go golfing with you this year, would you go?
I would go.
Okay. And as a thank you for being with us for 11 years, I might just get you golf clubs.
Yeah, well,
Do you
as many
play
clubs-
golf? Have you played
He
golf?
can-
I play golf. I'm pretty. I had a corporate sponsorship at the Hamlet in Windwatch, and we would
I've
go.
played there.
When I was
It's a nice course.
When-
It's a nice course.
Windwatch. So we used to have a corporate client.
Where do you work? You have to say it like that or you're fired.
So at
It's like,
Windwatch-
you know, I've been working over at this company. Windwatch. 22 years. Windwatch.
So I used to play at Windwatch. I used to have the 6 o'clock in the morning Friday
You
tea
up
time
time.
for about 4 years. Would you shut up? I'm not talking like that. It's making fun of me again.
Windwatch.
All right, so at Windwatch, I golfed.
It's like the teacher from Charlie Brown.
Windwatch. That's what she was
know what?
saying.
Could you be nice, please? Are you trying to say what I'm saying? on the air right-
Do you realize what I've just done is created a fucking whole ad campaign for Windwatch? They're gonna roll in the dough after this.
Oh yeah, where'd you golf? Win watch. So I golfed at the.
What do you get if you win the tournament? You win watch. Win watch. The name says it all. Win watch.
Watch. So I golfed so
Rolex.
many. Just stop. For 3 years, I'd golf at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got good. I broke 100. I got down to like 92.
Broke the first 9.
No,
Okay.
no.
What'd you get on the next hole?
No, I got to 92 legitimately. That was the lowest I ever
Legitimately.
That's the lowest you ever shot.
shot.
All right.
92.
I've shot an 83 is the lowest I've shot.
The
No,
funny thing
never.
about shooting at 92
Yeah, seriously.
is Phil Regan
Not often. That's once. I
once
did that.
shot a 92, and now he is 92. See, that's fucking amazing.
Frank
92
Maniscalco,
is good.
the Mets roving reporter, said last time I golfed, I used a 3-wood. It had an awesome shot, but got thrown out. Did I mention it was a miniature golf course?
Oh, you fucking mental case.
Oh God. No, it was a very nice day. We enjoyed
He
a
hit the
nice
windmill
day of
on the
golf.
back fly, and it was like it caromed back into the parking lot at Nunley's.
And then he pulled a Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
and started beating it.
I like golf, but I find it to be just I can't sit there and wait for these people to.
Oh, that's the biggest
when
thing
when
with
people
me.
are sitting in front of you and it just
Well,
the
I
guy's
agree.
got
That
to
is
go.
annoying. If you have a
he's
guy
got
in
to check
front of
his
you,
shot.
yeah.
He's got to place the pin where the ball is. Then he's got to walk. Then he's got to analyze because if he makes this putt, he's shooting a 6 on a 5. You know, he's shooting a
Right.
bogey.
And
Right.
you know what? He's got golf shoes. Oh my God! He's got fucking golf shoes with those little screw-on little spikes. Get the fuck out of here!
He looks
And they walk in the clubhouse with a click, 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 click. It's not.
No,
oh,
those are nobody has metal spikes anymore.
they did. I've seen it.
Well, years ago. Now.
I said click, click, click. I didn't do the metal sound. But I fucking wear
The soft
sneakers.
spikes.
I wear sneakers when I go.
No,
wear
you got to wear
sneakers?
golf
Yeah, I
shoes.
don't
No.
You can't do that. That's like sacrilegious.
Well, it's
Tell me
not
you
really
wear
that.
jeans too when you golf. Tell
Well,
me you
you
don't wear
need
the
the-
proper. Like you could go with that shirt, but you can't go with those
I would
pants.
not wear long pants to a fucking golf outing.
So you wear shorts.
Of
Have to
course.
wear shorts.
And a polo. Well, I don't know. He just, you know.
and
I
a
wear
polo
shorts.
pony.
Well, it depends if it's chilly out in the fall.
My
you
Little
wear
Pony.
pants.
My brother was fucking saying he used to go like this to me. He'd drive to my house at like 7 o'clock at night in a summer night, and he'd go, "Come on, going to Eisenhower." I go, "What?" He'd go, "We'll jump on. We'll play the back 9 on one of the courses." We climb the fucking fence, jump on, and we play until it got dark.
Right. That's how I started playing golf.
That's what we used to do.
Me and a buddy of mine from grammar school, we used to sneak through the hole in the fence. Silver Lake Golf Course, Staten Island.
Really?
Swear to God. We would sneak through the fence
Yeah.
on the 4th hole. The 4th hole, the tee was way down at the bottom of a hill. So you couldn't see the green. You had to hit uphill and then it dogleg to the right. So we used to cut through this hole in the fence at the top of the hill. And then you take a little peek. If nobody's down there teeing off, we would play the little last half of the 4th and then do 5, 6, 7, 8 and come back to the same spot and then just do that loop all the time and hope the starter never came or the ranger came around. They hide behind
What's
a
the
tree.
worst they could do to you?
Right. You're a kid. You're just there playing some.
Did you ever get caught?
freak-
Did you ever get caught?
Yeah, we got chased a couple of times. But, most times it was like, okay, so then we go wait on the side. We let the guys play through, and then we play
The key
behind
is to
them.
have a card and have numbers filled in for the first 4 holes.
What do you mean? You show me played? Oh, that's
I've been
Show
here.
my play. I've
Fucking
been
tell
here.
me.
That's a good move. Right? Well, I didn't think of that.
Think of that now. So when
I
you
think of
jump
that
on,
now.
when you jump
Right.
on when you're 57.
Well, that's
you know.
that's how I
Have
started.
you ever shot a
playing.
hole in one?
What?
Have you ever shot? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, on that same windmill.
Have you ever shot
on
any-
that, on that windmill?
On the windmill one.
Wind watch.
Win one. Win one.
Have you ever shot an eagle, which is two strokes? How about you?
I've shot eagle before. I've never had a hole in one.
I shot
in
an
all
eagle
the
once.
all the rounds.
I came close to a hole in one at Colonial Springs. Do you know the? Have you ever been to Colonial
I
Springs?
came about 6 inches from a hole in one.
That's the pitch and
At
putt.
Bergen
You use a
Point.
9
No,
iron and
it's
a
not
fucking
a
putter.
pitching
Colonial
putt.
Springs is,
Nine iron and a putter.
That's like a membership
His,
now.
his
Colo-
fucking golf bag is a
nice.
Pringles can.
No, that's a nice course.
Colonial Springs was a public course, and then it went private.
Right.
So there is
Three 9-hole
there is
courses
a
there.
hole right next to where my father is buried. So I would go past the hole because we had a membership at Hamlet, and then when Hamlet ran out, we had a membership at the Colonial Springs. So I played there for 3 years at Colonial Springs. So I would talk to my father. So one day I was playing against a friend of mine. We were playing for money and everything else. And I'm like, you know what? I feel good about this hole. I'm gonna get a hole in one. I was talking to my father. I go, Dad, what do you think, dude? I hit the best. Fucking, I think I hit a 7 iron. It was about 165 yards. It plopped on the green. It came about 2 feet from the hole. That was about the closest I ever came.
They should set the hole up so it goes right to your father's casket. You have a whole fucking casket full of fucking Titleist.
What? What do you want? My father is dead. What are you shooting fire? Why are you?
Really?
What are you talking about?
Oh my God!
I'm having my father exhumed. I need a bag of golf balls.
What is wrong with you? I'm trying to give you a
You
nice.
sound like Graz now.
I'm trying to give you.
Not for nothing.
I'm trying to give you a set. I don't feel well. I'm trying to give you a sentimental story about my father.
It was a nice story.
And you got to turn and say, oh, well, when a golf ball goes, maybe you should have a little ramp that goes directly to his casket so the balls can accumulate in his casket. So that when you exhume him, you can get all the golf balls back. Are you not fucking sick?
That was the best summary of everything I just said that I've ever heard.
I've been listening. I've been listening.
paying attention.
I'm trying to listen. Have you not noticed I am not stepping on you anymore? I let you talk, and I'll sit back. That's why Charlie Myers.
and now you're offended.
That's why Charlie Myers.
You let me talk, and now you're offended.
You know what I did notice though? You've stopped sweating.
Yeah.
No, but he is getting some white shit on the side of his mouth. That's really repulsive. He's foaming.
He
you want
a
Jeff female Crispin hard cider? It's actually pretty good. It tastes like a Zinfandel.
I would feel like a fucking homo drinking that.
Thank you. It's gonna make your vagina itch if you drink that.
What the fuck is this?
Try it.
Come on,
Did you try
yours.
this?
I did.
Was it good?
It's not bad.
It's 160 calories.
Although I had to put it in a cup, I refused to drink it out of the pink can.
This is like the drink version of a Virginia Slims. I mean,
Rich goes. He goes. I'm not drinking that. He goes. My vagina's not going to itch. I go. What do you mean? He goes. It's pink. He goes. You bought pink.
all right, honestly,
What?
I can't tell the color of the can. I have no idea.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
you're
pink.
colorblind. It's
All right,
pink.
he's colorblind.
I just
Let him- give him a
just
cup
the
so he
look of
doesn't
it
have to-
alone.
right.
This is the fucking equivalent of a Virginia Slim cigarette.
Yeah, you're right. For somebody that only has to smoke one of these a year, imagine that.
Right.
One big cigarette a year.
I mean, if I was gonna fucking drink that right now, I have to at least have a cigar afterwards just to equalize it a little bit.
Do something manly.
Something manly.
Exactly.
Or I have to go. I'll have to go steal a car. Something.
You went from golf balls in my father's casket to stealing a car. What is up with you?
I feel like a homo.
Why?
It's
Well,
a
'cause
pink, can white
It says
wine,
a hard cider.
hard cider type drink.
Hard
phone's
cider.
ringing.
It's
Hold
like
on.
a hard
Phone is
cider.
ringing.
Limo talk. How's your vagina? Can I help you?
Don't have a vagina, but that's okay.
Have you ever had one?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Who's this?
This is Phil Regan.
Hello, Mr. Regan. This is Limo Talk. This is an exclusive on Limo Talk. It's the pitching coach for the New York Mets, Phil Regan.
Phil, just put the setting on your fucking oxygen.
Hold on a second. My
Just
hearing
7,
aid
at least
is,
7.
With my hearing aid is whistling. I have to fix it.
whistling.
I
Is this Al?
would like to. Why did I call?
Because you're an asshole. Because you're an asshole.
Am I the pitching coach for the Mets?
No, you're not. You don't even know who you. I know who you are.
Who am I?
You're Dennis Kelly, lacrosse expert in Farmingdale.
Oh, DK. I knew
Really?
I knew that
No,
voice.
No, I'm actually not.
All right,
That was
so-
good. Nice try.
All right, so who is
Oh,
it?
you're right. It's not DK.
Is it?
No, this is not DK, and stop calling me a DK.
Okay.
DICK.
I eat a lot of DQ, but that's different. That's right up the block from you guys.
Okay.
I'll have you keep guessing if you want.
All right, so give us some hints.
Yeah, give us an initial.
This is like playing What's My Line. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Hold
So-
on. Can we get
wait, hold on,
let me
hold on,
answer
hold
music.
on.
Hold on,
We're going to make it
question.
official.
I'm
We're
going to
gonna
ask
get
the
some music.
first question.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yes.
Shh.
Wait.
Are you a Nassau County
No,
resident?
no. Don't ask a question yet. We have to get the theme music to the game. Hold on.
The Dame?
The game. Not the game. Not the game. You bastard. Okay.
That's Jeopardy.
All right, so
He's thinking.
it's a
All right.
Go ahead.
So our first question is, are you from Farmingdale?
No, I am not.
All right. One down. Graz, you're up.
Are you a Nassau County resident?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's a plus. Rich?
Are you a male or a female?
I don't know. I'm a male. I am a male.
All right.
Okay, that's 2 down. It's back to me.
How
Wow.
do you, yeah, it's up to you. Go ahead.
Are you a white man?
I think so. Yes, I think my father might be black. I haven't seen him in many years, but I'm white. Yeah.
All right.
Caucasian.
So he's a
Out
white
of the
guy.
three people in the studio, Rich Zarelli, Anthony Graz, and Bobby Inzarello, who do you know out of the three of us?
2 of you.
Good
Two of
question.
us.
Good question.
All right, so it's two of us.
Two of you.
Two
I
of
know
us.
2 out of the 3. I can tell you who the 2 are. I know Graz and I know Bobby.
Ooh!
I thought it was going to be Rich.
Oh, I thought it was going to be
So
Richie.
did I.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Even better.
This is awesome. This is definitely awesome. I'm having.
Have
a
you
good
ever
time.
have you ever drank in a bar in Franklin Square?
I have. You know what? No, I haven't. Never been in Franklin Square Bar.
You've never been in Inns 41 ever.
No, I've been in the American Muffler place, but I've never been in a bar in Franklin Square.
Okay.
What do they serve at the American Muffler place?
Mufflers.
Muffler.
All right. How long do you know either I or Bobby Inzarello?
I can't remember how many years, but for a few years.
Okay. Do we know you through radio?
Yes.
It's Frank Maniscalco.
Frank Maniscalco.
Yes, it is.
Hey! All right.
Very good, guys.
You know, I got to tell you, I knew it all along. I knew it all along.
Frankie, where you been, man?
I've been, here, there, all over the place. I'm actually should come down because I'm not too far. I'm in East Meadow, so
Frank,
pretty close.
well, if you're hanging out, we're going for another hour. We'll be here. We're trying to entertain. You see how it is. We usually go.
I'm really enthralled in this Met game right now because they were winning 3-0 and now they're down 6-3. So I'm really interested in.
They got him exactly where they want him.
Hey,
Yeah,
I blame
exactly.
the pitching coach. That's who I blame.
How many times have they? Is Regan coaching today?
No, I honestly think he did really die. I don't think he's going to be there. I think you know what? When you play golf again, I think Phil Regan's going to be next to your dad. And I don't mean any disrespect there, but
I like where this is going.
Where
My father, by the way, would be very happy if golf balls were falling into his casket.
Yes. So Phil Regan, I think that's where he. I looked in the dugout. There was a man in the corner sleeping.
You know what's going to Frankie, you know what's going to happen now that they fired the pitching coach because the pitching sucks. Tomorrow they're going to fire the third base coach because they can't catch up to the other team.
Honestly, wait a minute. Right now, I'm watching the game. I have it on mute, and the Mets suck when they're on the phone with Ron Svoboda. They're not even
In the middle of the
watching
game.
And
Talking about his diving
on
catch.
the phone with Ron Svoboda. And what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you feel about Ed Kranepool's kidney?
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be Ed
There's a base
Kranepool.
hit to left, but that's 2 more runs for the Braves. All right, listen. Back in '69, tell us what it was like. Did you expect to win or you didn't? How did it feel to play with Nolan Ryan? Was Rube Walker a fat guy?
The guy can't even show up, but he's on the phone. It sounds like me.
Did you ever have a tomato from Joe Pignatano's garden over in right field?
Oh boy.
I was amazed that I saw that Joe Pignatano was going to actually be there. I thought he'd be dead by now.
Well, no, he's fucking older than he's the same age as Phil Regan, for Christ's sake. They could have brought back Rube Walker.
What's your take on this, Frankie? What's your take on this whole thing?
On the Phil Regan, it's a circus over there. It's been a circus, and now this Brody Van Fuckerman, or whatever his name is, wagging.
Brody Van Halen.
Van Halen. Right?
Ain't
That's
talking
right, yeah.
about baseball.
Or Van Hagar, whichever one you
Van
like
Hagar.
better. Okay, but anyway, it's a nightmare. It's disgusting. I can't even watch the game. I mean, like I said, they got the guy on the phone now. They're showing you the '69 Miracle Mets ring and all this stuff. They're not even paying attention to the game, because it's a joke. It really is, and I'm sad to say I'm a Mets fan. I will never be a Yankee fan. I can't do it. But I'm sad.
Here's
to
the
say-
question. They always keep asking. Let me ask a question. When the fly ball got hit to left field when Cleon Jones caught the ball, did you think it was going out? And did you realize the batter was Davey Johnson?
Yeah,
I've been hearing that fucking shit for 25, 40 years. I mean, fucking same stupid story.
Peter Fed
Speaking
said.
of Davey Johnson, where is he? I think they should bring him back.
Davey Johnson's like, he's a young man now. He's 76. Get him over here.
Hey,
Exactly.
Hey,
I mean,
Peter Fentz says blame the pitching coach with 2 World Series rings. Mike Zimmerman says what's up. Keith Mallow says hey everyone. Michelle Asta Lemt says hello. Keith Mallow says hello to Bruno.
Wait a minute. I know where this is going. Al Light is going to be the next pitching coach.
No.
No,
That's not a bad choice.
I wouldn't mind Al Leiter.
it wouldn't be
It's not
bad
a
at
bad
all.
choice
but
at all.
I say we bring back Doc Gooden as pitching coach. So at least it'll
Right?
get
That'd be
exciting.
perfect.
He'll be doing drugs and shit, and that stuff will be great.
But you want to know something? That's actually not a bad idea. I mean, I wouldn't. If they brought back Doc.
Oh man, the catcher of the match just got hit in the nuts.
Oh, shit.
This is awesome.
Ramos?
I think no.
Who's
I
the
think
catcher's
Ramos.
name?
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not the. It's the Cubs catcher, Contreras. He's down, and I think he's singing the Mickey Mouse song right now. Because he got hit in the balls. And this is great, and they're all circling around him. Actually, Ron Swoboda actually flew in for this one. He's now circled on the other side.
So when I was diving for that fly ball, speaking of fly ball, look, he just got hit in the nuts. Look at that. Wow. So anyway, tell us what it was like diving across the outfield and saving the ball game for us, Ron Swoboda, 50 fucking years ago.
Well, I didn't get hit in the nuts, that's for sure.
I was trying to avoid getting hit in the nuts.
3-2 pitch, right?
And
Little roller.
The pitcher actually looks upset that he hit this guy in the balls. This is awesome.
Hey, we should get see if the Cubs announcers and maybe Harry Carey's around.
Yeah.
No, he's dead.
No, he's not.
No, he's really not. No, he's back.
Oh, my God. They just showed it like 3 more times.
Yeah, they
and he ran after the ball because I think he thought his ball fell out, and it was the ball that was running across the field. This guy, now he's up. Now he's hitting. He's banging on his cup. His cup to see
testicle
if it's
came
still
out of
there.
his pants.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The
Yeah,
Lollipop
seriously.
Guild.
This
The
is hilarious.
Lollipop Guild.
The home plate umpire is laughing. You can see he's laughing. He's trying to look the other way.
My
He's
kind of town, Chicago is.
Joe Madden, I think I just saw Joe Madden say, do you want me to rub it for you? This is just out of hand here. But anyway, how are you guys? It's been a while.
It has been a while, Frankie, and we miss you. And you know you have an open door to come here and hang out.
I know. The problem is I gained so much damn weight I don't think I'll fit through the door, but
No.
I'll try.
We would one, we don't care about that. 2, you haven't taken. If you see take a look at me on Facebook. I'm not. I wouldn't describe myself as slim, right, Bobby?
Oh, that was you? I thought it was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
All right,
See,
smart.
I would call him svelte. Svelte.
I think he looks pretty good.
So listen to me. So
If I went that way, then I would find somebody else. But I would, I think he looks pretty good.
So why don't you come in one night? We're right up the block from you. We built a state-of-the-art studio on the back of Governor's. We're going to have a huge show next week because Dan Romano has a bunch of people coming in. We're doing a little room. It would be a good week if you can get in here next week.
What's the little room? There's a little room there?
Yeah, they built a state-of-the-art radio podcast studio. We started this 3.5 years ago. And they built a little room that has about 55 people, which is a lot of the independent comics put on shows now there. And we've had Bobby's perform there a couple of times, and we've had it does very well, and it's good for the comics that are trying to hone their craft.
Now, where is the little room? Off the big room?
Yes, to the right. You know where? If you're looking at Governor's, the big room is to the left. The little room is to the right behind the box office.
Well, it's all the way in the back.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I know where that is. I thought you were going to say it's by the bathrooms.
Well, there is a bathroom near it, a little roller. We got
and
we have the cow right next door. We can get all the supplies we need.
Yeah, I went in there once and got a sandwich, state-of-the-art sandwich from the cow.
They make a good
state-of-the-art.
The guy's always fucking cooking bacon next door. He's got like 30 fucking pieces of bacon on the grill when I go over there.
Keith Mallow says, "I agree. I'm a Mets fan. It's a disgrace. Mets have to have a 20-run lead going into the ninth, and it's a win. Otherwise, they will manage to lose. Last night they were winning 8-0 the other night, and I was nervous."
Hey, wow, the Mets are in first place. Oh, no, wait, that's 1969. They're showing 69.
How long can we make 69 last? It's like 69-86, 69-86. That's what we celebrate.
Did you see what Kranepool's doing?
What did he do?
He's trying to raise money for his medical bills.
Cool.
Really? Yeah, he's selling
Ed Kranepool.
He's selling off Ed Kranepool memorabilia.
Personal visits to his house to go bid
Yeah, you could go
on memorabilia.
He lives in
appointment
Kovneck
only.
or something. He lives like in he lives in Jericho, I think.
What'd you say, Frank?
Lenny Dykstra actually was diving in dumpsters because he lost his $80,000 dentures.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Dykstra lost his dentures?
And some wrestler found it?
No, he was behind one of those Jersey Mikes, and he was in their dumpster, and they wanted to know what the fuck he was doing, and he was trying to get his dentures. He because he had his dentures that were worth.
And what dentures are worth
$80,000
$80,000?
I'm living in the fucking Twilight Zone here.
I have no idea.
It's like the fucking Twilight
I
Zone.
mean, when do dentures cost $80,000?
I don't know. That's what it is.
Well, back in '86, he had the best. He got the best dentures.
Yeah.
Dude, listen.
I saw that story.
I can't imagine Lenny Dykstra, what he must be like right now. That guy's got to be fucking cuckoo for
Well,
Cocoa
right
Puffs.
now
I bet he would come
all
on Limo Talk. We should try and get Lenny Dykstra to come in.
Oh,
Pretty much,
definitely. That
Rod.
would be awesome.
Right?
Roz,
What?
right now, Lenny Dykstra is all gums. We know that because he's got no dentures. He's got no teeth.
Oh,
So that's what he's like.
oh, I just got a fucking. Did you see that? Chaz Palminteri just waved to me.
Give away.
Chaz Palminteri just waved to me. We got Chaz Palminteri's in the.
Where did he wave to you?
We have a studio here. We got sliding glass doors. If you look at where I'm situated, we look right out at the hallway. So all these comedians move back and forth. So just so you know, Greg DiFilippo says I look like a pear, and he goes, "My apologies, Graz. You look more like Mr.
pear of
Potato
what?
Head." Dave Herbst, hey Herbst is listening. Keith Mallow, Peter Fentz said hitting the balls, he would be out for a year and a half.
There you go.
All
But
right.
he's not a Met. He's a Cub, so they got better doctors. He'll be out maybe a couple of weeks.
So Frank, the invitation is there for you to come in. All right.
I would definitely come down at any time, and maybe I'll think about next week if I'm not doing softball or, Inns knows what it's like, with all the baseball stuff. But he gets down there, so I got to get myself down there. So Inns, I got a question for you before I go.
Uh-oh.
No, it's you've been with baseball for a long time. My daughter broke a thumb, fractured it a little on the top, and the doctor said I think it's a Met doctor, but he said 8 weeks, and it's 2 weeks ago, and it seems to be better. We taped it up a little bit. She caught with it. You think I'm crazy letting her play?
No, it's a thumb.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's
It's a
I
tip
mean,
of a
if you have
thumb.
Brian
movement,
Scott
it
wants to
doesn't
train
hurt.
you. That's at his house.
What the hell could possibly go wrong here?
Well,
She can
that's
play
what-
and she's not hurting. What's the big deal? Doctor's
That's
always
what-
going to be super cautious.
That's what I thought. I mean, she seems good. It healed really pretty well. And
I mean, there's probably nothing. My entire life, I've probably had something at any given time that could have kept me out of baseball for 6 to 8
Right.
weeks.
Frankie,
no,
is she good? Frankie, how old is your daughter?
she's actually 13. She's a really good player. She hit her first dinger over the fence this year for a middle school team. She's doing really well.
Did you see those
And,
13-year-old parents get into a fist fight? Did you see that on
That was
Facebook?
ridiculous.
No, no,
That
did
was
you see that?
No,
was
7-year-old parents.
7-year-olds?
Was a
Yeah, the kid
13-year-old
was the-
umpire.
The 13-year-old umpire, 7-year-old parents, and the one lady was hot. I thought she was really good looking, but not the one with the bat. The one with the bat looked like me.
The bad.
It was
See
unbelievable.
that? The lady with, there was a
the
lady with
video
a
is
bat that was
horrifying.
pointing the bat at people, cursing, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
It was horrifying.
And
to
that's
watch
what
that video.
destroys. It just destroys kids' sports anymore because
Well, those
being
kids
over
aren't
the-
going to want to play.
Why would
No,
you want
but
to
see-
play after watching your mother
Right.
try to swing a bat at some other lady on the other team?
They're
And
not
the
gonna
funny
wanna
part is,
play.
I think her shirt said "World's Greatest Mom" or something. I'm not
Oh,
shitting you.
yeah, I'm sure.
and it was on TMZ tonight too, so they were talking about it, and it's funny because you're like, really,
It was in
but
Denver.
I've seen it, but I'm sure Ince just seeing it more and more, and I see it even the worst players, the 8-year-old kids, the parents are the worst. I almost had to take 2 teams and call the cops on them once.
What are you
'Cause I'm a
umpire? Are
director.
you umpiring, Frank?
I'm a director in Meadow. I'm one of the directors for softball. We had a game where I had to actually tell the 2 coaches if they said one more word, they were gone, and everybody else was gone, and I was calling the cops on them.
Yeah.
You have
It
such,
was ridiculous. And it's
unfortunate.
what it comes down to.
We
It's
ju-
horrible.
We just had a thing. We do tournaments every week, so we just did a thing where we had this team. What the hell was it? The Beast.
oh, I know who they are.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah,
They
I've
got-
heard of them.
They got a lot of teams, but we're
Hold on. Hold,
everyone-
please.
Every once in a while, a hot one walks past where we all 3 of us just sit there and go, wow. Could you come on, please?
wow. Keep the door open a little bit. Break,
Wow.
broke the glass a little. But what was I saying?
You were talking
You're
about
talking about
Yeah, no,
15 on.
so it starts out simple. It was like a couple of players going at it back and forth, and then all of a sudden the parents get in, and now we're in a fucking tournament. We're in Staten Island,
Oh boy.
And
Great play.
yeah, and
Good luck with that.
Richie's homeland.
And the next thing you know, we got like parents going at it. And the coach goes down the first baseline on our team, and he goes over and he's yelling at some people in the stands. And I didn't realize why he's fucking yelling, but the parents there are fucking threatening his wife, telling them they're gonna kick her fucking ass.
Oh my God!
And
Why?
And they called her daughter a fucking piece of shit hooer, and they fucking called her a cunt. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
What?
Yeah.
And he's like, you're not calling my wife a cunt. Fuck you. I'm going, this is on a baseball field. This is what's going on.
This is what's
Really?
happening.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
disgusting.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it is. It really is. What happened?
they were low-life fucking scumbags. You know, bottom line is my team is a bunch of people who like, well, you know, a lot of locals, some Queens and some, you know, different areas, but no major recruiting going on. These people pay $3,000-$4,000 to have their kids play on these teams, and they expect to win. It's like a God-given right for them to go out
And
there
when they're
and win.
losing, they don't know
and
how to
if they
handle it.
lose, they freak
they
the
don't know how to
fuck
handle
out.
it.
And
They
we
do.
happened to be winning at the time, and they couldn't handle it. Eventually, they went ahead. Right? And all of a sudden, they're fucking happy as pigs and shit.
Yeah.
They're fucking getting the hats and horns out, and they're going crazy over there.
Right.
And in the last inning with 2 out, we tied the game up. We got a base hit, 2 runs scored. Right? Tied the game up, and they fucking shut the fuck up. And they were dead. And then they wouldn't shake our hands at the end. And the game ended in a tie because 7 innings, that's it. And they wouldn't even shake the fucking kids' hands, nothing, the other players, nothing.
That's unbelievable.
Because they expect to
because
fucking
they're-
win.
I love beating
They're
those
built-
teams. Being
they're
a town
built to
team
win.
that beats Beast and all
Yeah, we're
those
playing
guys.
the Titans, Steel, and
Right.
fucking Beast.
Oh yeah, they spend $4,500 to $5,000 to get their kid on a team. Sometimes sometimes these parents, they again what you just said, they don't expect to lose.
They don't. But you know what I'd love
And-
to
No,
do?
because they paid money, so they think they're going to win.
I love pegging out the parent who's probably the one getting fucked by the organization. So I sit there and I go, you know, these organizations, it's fucked up. You got to really be careful. I'm sure one of your kid is a star player over here on the team. I'm sure he's starting. But you know what they really do? They take people who aren't that good, like somewhat decent ball player. Wow. And
Oh, you're really.
Frank, every time.
Wow. You guys sorted another hot girl off like this.
Yes, he
No,
did.
no, no, that
Yes,
was,
we did. That's
train-
2 now.
train went by.
We don't know
So-
what to do on a Thursday night.
And I sit there and I go, you know what they do? They'll like take money from people who don't really play, the kids who don't play. They'll charge them $4,000, and the reason they do that is A, so they can pay the coaches, and B, so they can ask people who are really, really good to play for nothing. Right. So basically, what what these people do is they're actually paying $4,000 so their kid can sit on the fucking bench and they play a star player for free.
Yeah.
And and you see the look on the people's faces. You tell them this shit, and they go, and you know they're saying to themselves, "Well, it's me."
It happens.
But that's
awful.
me. That's who you're
I
talking
says, and by
about.
the time parents realize they've been fucked over and duped, the kid's 18, he's graduating high school, and they're never going to see him again.
Exactly. It happens with softball, too. We played a team, no mentions of names or anything, but we played a team, and we beat them, and we're a town team, the travel town team, and that's not called for. You can't do that. And the funny part was, one of our parents, when they were walking by the other team after the game was over, all this team did, because they couldn't hit our pitcher, was bunt. They had every batter trying to bunt. So as the one guy was walking by, he turned around and he's like, "Wow, 3,500 to bunt. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good."
To bunt." The parents did not like that, but you know what? Good for them, because that's what they needed to hear. We were a town team, and we're 10 kids that are just good players, and we just beat your team that you're spending $3,000, $3,500, and they don't like it. They do not like it.
They hate
when
it.
you do that.
Keith Mallow says, we have to tune into the Met game. You will get a good laugh. Losing 6-3, balk, walks. Good job. New pitching coach.
Oh, yeah, I've given up, and, you know, it's like, it's over.
Who was
I'm
pitching
gonna,
tonight?
Lockett?
Oh, yeah, they had some guy that they picked
Yeah.
up. They picked up from Cleveland Indians. He had a 9.75 ERA.
Wow, it was under 10. Fucking good. That's
good.
fucking
That's
good.
quality.
So he's giving up. Let's get this straight. This guy's only giving up about a run an inning on
Yeah,
average.
yes.
That's fucking
Actually,
good.
when I looked at his
Not bad.
uniform, I thought it said "fuck it" on the back of his uniform. That's what the Mets were thinking.
Fuck it, I'll just throw it over.
They got this from the Cleveland. They got this
Just
guy
lob
from
it
the
over.
Cleveland Indians. So Callaway used to manage him.
You know it's a bad sign when your new pitcher goes out to the fucking mound and they put an L screen in front front of him.
No, it's a bad time. It's a bad time. I think I just saw Bobby Bonilla actually on deck.
Yeah, he's on deck. I'm getting paid. Fuck it.
He's counting.
Fuck it, Lucky.
Come out and play.
He's
So
counting
I'll
money.
let you guys go. I'll go so you guys can watch the women pass by again.
Peter Fenn just
uh,
said, breaking news, the Mets just picked up Ellsbury's contract.
There you go. New center fielder to sit in the fucking IL.
Yankees are
IL.
winning 8-2. All right.
what a shame.
Hey, Frankie, all kidding aside, from the bottom of my heart, please come visit, all right? I would love
Well,
to
I have to now that you said there's a nice ass walking by. That's pretty
Dude,
good.
it's constant tonight. There is ass walking by constantly.
The last time I was in there, that guy Chris Roach was the only thing I saw, and that wasn't really anything.
He ain't got a nice ass, trust me.
No, definitely. He pinched my ass, but
Dude, that guy's 6'9". He's like Lurch.
yeah, he pinched my ass.
He's a
though.
large
I
man.
do remember that.
All right.
All right. You have a good night now, guys.
All right, Frankie
Frankie!
Maniscalco. We hope we come in,
All
all
right.
right, Frank?
All right, I definitely will. Take it easy.
Thank you. Frank Maniscalco, one of the original members of Limo Talk with Graz in WGBB. He helped us out a lot. Very funny, as you can see. A great addition to come back. I would love for him to come back
That'd
and
be cool.
hang out with us. That would be a great addition. It used to be me and Bobby and B-Mel and Frank Maniscalco and Trevor Vassell, the preacher man. And I think Thomas Santiago, right? That was our group.
Thomas Santiago.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Wow.
Thomas Santiago.
No.
No, not Thomas Santiago.
No,
oh, shit. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. What the hell is his name?
I don't know. Oh, am I going to remember his name all night? Frank, what was the
Santiago,
guy's...
His name was Santiago. Something Santiago.
Yeah, Frank, what was the guy's name? That was
George?
My board up there. Write it down on Facebook if you're not watching the Mets get killed. Greg DiFilippo's watching. DiFilippo, give me a call, 516-465-3990. We want to find out what the pulse is with Tampa trying to go to Montreal. We're talking sports all night tonight.
Finger on
That's
the
good, it's
pulse
fun.
of Tampa
Trump,
Bay.
what do you think about them, Iran?
Oh, I like Trump. I like what he's doing. No. What? What is he doing?
I want to know what you think about your drone being shot down in international waters.
I think we're going to have to shoot down every drone they have.
I don't think they have any drones.
Let's get them some and shoot them down.
Mr. President, you do know that them shooting down a drone is because if there happened to be somebody in that drone, it would have been considered an act
Well,
of
I
war.
thought that a drone meant there's no one in it.
Well, they have manned drones, Mr.
Yeah, by
President. There
definition, that's
That's
what it
called
is.
a commercial airline.
That's not. It's called a manned drone, and the president
A man drone?
a manned drone. M-A-N-N.
manned.
Manned drone. I'm sorry.
I thought it was like a man's ear. Or the bro.
Hold on, the phone's ringing.
We have to build a wall tall enough to go to Iraq so that our planes can't get shot down.
All right. Limo Talk, it's President Trump. Who's this?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Dennis Murphy.
Hi, Dennis Murphy. How are you?
Good. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great. Hold on. You don't even have to say anything else, Dan. I got this, Dennis. Hold on. You want to make a shout out to your buddy, your best friend, Dan Romano. Is that true?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Dan, I see you. It's Dennis. Hi, Dan. I love you. You're great. Dan Romano Show rules. Look, Dennis, I did everything tonight.
Dennis, from now on, when you call up, you're going to have to pledge some money. All right? Yeah.
We want a pantheon.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to make a $50 donation to the Limo Talk Garage Show, and I want to say a big shout out to Dan Romano.
I don't have money like that. Come on, guys. Really?
Money like that.
Next week I'm going to the show, so I'll see you guys there.
No, you are more than welcome to walk in here and come say hello.
I always love when people say you're more than welcome.
I
It's
like why
you're
Dennis,
obligated to come.
No,
I
but
mean,
Dennis, like Bruno Capola,
you're not just
you're more than welcome. I'm more than happy.
You're not just welcome. You're
more than welcome. It's like, oh, you
like you got to run in.
It's a must.
That's well, it is a must. Bruno Capola's coming in. He's coming in from New Hampshire. I would assume that he's going to come and hang out with us for 15, 20 minutes. The guy listens to all the shows. He's a big supporter.
Who?
Bruno Capola.
Bruno Capola.
Bruno Capola.
You don't know who Bruno Capola is?
No fucking idea.
He's one of our biggest fans. He loves you. He's actually saying Trump push the button, blow up Iran. That's what he's saying right
No,
now.
I know Bruno.
All right. And
No, Bruno, you have to come down here.
And Dennis Murphy. Dennis is coming.
Hi, Bruno.
Hi.
You don't look like Bruno.
You don't look like Bruno.
That's not Bruno Capola.
Come on in.
Bruno Capola.
Dennis Murphy. We just got tits and ass just walked into the studio.
That's cool.
All right.
He didn't say that when I came in. Did he?
Dennis, you going to come in and visit us next Thursday?
Nope, I'm going somewhere else, but sorry. I'm going to the big comedy show with Dan.
I know, but my studio is right behind there, so when you're at the comedy show with Dan, you can come in and say hello to us. I'll pull you in. You'll get a special invitation to come and hang out with us.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I'm down with it, bro.
All right?
Yep. Actually, do you know, guys? I'm a DJ also.
We know that. You're gonna have to DJ for my show one night, okay?
Look.
All right, you let me know.
All right. Everything. What else? You want to do a shout out to Dan again?
That's another 50. Another 50 coming our way.
She's touching me on my leg. That felt good. Hold on a minute. All right. I'll see you. All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You got it, Dennis. Keith Mello wants to know you guys are awesome. You guys. Well, hold on, Dennis. I'm talking. Stay there for a second. He says you guys are awesome. Are you on every Thursday? Dennis, Keith Mello, I've been here for 3.5 years every Thursday night. Yes. Every Thursday night. We'll be here next week. I haven't been feeling well, Mr. Mallow, so I don't know how long. We might take some time off in July.
They call me Mr. Mallow.
He said you guys are awesome. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate that. Dennis, any final words, Dennis?
Nope. I like Dan's Pizza. Dan's Pizza spot is really good. Dan's the best.
This guy
he's up to 200 now. 200. He mentioned Dan 4 times.
Guy is a walking billboard for Dan Romano. Can you do me a favor? I want you to do me a favor. Can you call Knock 'em Dead tomorrow morning and just call in and go, hey, it's Dennis Murphy. And they'll say, hey, Dennis. And they'll say, hey, Eric, hey, Tony, hey, Sally. Can I give a big shout out to my friend Anthony Graziadei on Thursday nights for Limo Talk? Could you do that for me, please?
Sure, let's do it to it.
All right, it's Anthony Graz. Say, I love Graz on Limo Talk. I want you to call in Knock 'em Dead tomorrow morning or sometime by the end of the week and shout out for me. If you do that, if you give me a shout out on Knock 'em Dead, I might play you for more money, and if you lose, I might even hand you $50 for being a listener.
Oh,
wow.
We're not paying
for $50.
Graz has got money this week.
Suddenly this turned into a fucking game show. What the fuck happened?
All right, Dennis, I got to go.
Oh, you want to go for the box with Jay standing?
Like I said, I challenge you anytime, any day. You need the plate, bro.
All right, you got it. Dennis, your ass is mine after Jim Raya. I'll see you later.
I don't think so.
Oh, please. Get off the phone. Dan Romano sucks penis. Goodbye.
Wow, that went well.
I did a Hector. We like Dennis. Dennis I love very much. I invited him to come in.
He felt it. He felt the love.
Oh,
the way
yeah.
He just fucking
Oh, my
off the
God.
phone.
Bruno Capola says, hello, Teresa.
Hello, Bruno,
Greg
my
D.
love.
Filippo says, what's up, T?
What's up, Greg?
So what's up? Hi.
What's up? What's up?
What-
with
how-
Funk Soul Brother,
how do
check
I-
it out
and
now.
ping pong?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Jim Raya.
Jim Raya.
I won a $20 gift certificate and a chance to win $250 to play Jim Raya.
Oh my God, kick his ass.
Yeah. So then when I kick his ass, Dennis Murphy wants to play me next. And I promised Dennis I will
All right,
play him.
Get in line.
I will kick Dennis's ass. Then I'm going to play Inns.
Why do I feel like you're only playing one game and you're done?
I'm done. Dude, the last time I played, I won the Norwegian Cruise Lines tournament.
Oh my God.
And I couldn't get off the bed because my back gave out.
I understand that. I understand that Phil Regan was on that fucking cruise too, with his entire graduation
Right.
class.
Who did you beat? The lady in the walker?
Yeah.
I beat a
Or the guy in the wheelchair.
It was a disputed shot. It hit off the bar of a walker and went back on the table, and they didn't count
Interference!
it.
Interference!
Ito, do over.
They're beating you up again.
They've been beating. I'm not feeling well, and they're taking full fucking advantage of me.
What are your
What
symptoms?
exactly
What are
is
your
it wrong with you? I
symptoms?
don't
I have
you never-
pancreatitis.
You know, I was a head nurse.
I have
so
pancreatitis.
what are your
I have
symptoms?
pancreatitis.
Pancreatitis.
I have
Oh, that's not
pancreatitis.
fun.
Pancreatitis.
I have an
I
irritated
got that
pancreas.
pancreatitis stuff.
Wow.
I woke
So
up. Yeah,
I'm
all right.
assuming
Here's
you're
what
on
happened.
medication?
You might as well. Let's get the story. Well, you want to hear this story, Bruno?
Yes.
Buckle up. Greg D. Filippo, check this one out.
Here's
All
a
right,
good
here we
story.
go.
So I
All right,
drive.
Can you tell the story? I got to take a leak.
No. Listen to the story. I go drive this lady to Poughkeepsie every night.
You know, I don't ever say that. By the way, they'll take a leak.
I saw you on the FDR Drive last night, by the way.
Did you?
I
Out of
thought
the
that
corner
was-
of my eye.
All right.
Yes,
So
as
I
was
go.
changing
I
lanes.
drive her to
Was he
Poughkeepsie.
peeing on the side of the road?
No, he was changing lanes, and so was I. and
Wow,
I
nice.
Just kept
You
going.
guys changed lanes together. That's nice.
Well, he went to the right lane. I went to the left lane.
I would too if I was
From
you.
the center.
So anyway, My client, I was going to be a little late for her. She wanted a slice of pizza, so I got a slice of pizza for myself.
Because you're so
At
sweet.
Frankie's East Side.
No, I was in Astoria. It's a,
But it's always Frankie's East
yeah,
Side.
Frankie's
No.
East Side.
I drove
Wait a
to
minute,
Frankie's
you
East
bought-
Side.
Hold on. You bought a slice of pizza for the girl you're
Yes,
driving?
because she said to me, I go, listen, I'm going to be about 20 minutes late. She goes, you know what? She goes, are you going to be in Queens? I go, yeah. She goes, when you're in Queens, she goes, I'll go for pizza. She goes, I'll wait however
pizza.
long. She goes, buy me a piece of pizza. I bought her a piece of pizza. I bought myself a piece of pizza.
It's a slice of pizza.
All right,
for
I'm
Christ's
sorry.
sake.
A slice
Piece
of pizza.
Piece of pizza.
Little Caesars.
Win
A pizza.
Piece of pizza.
So I buy a
About
slice of
$100.
pizza and I eat it at 1 o'clock in the morning. I proceed to drive her home. So as I'm going to
So as you're driving, the arteries are clogging up. Go.
okay,
Strike one.
I get back at
As we
3:30 in the
call
morning.
strike
I
one.
gas up the car. I go inside to the mobile mart and I proceed to buy 3 bags of Hostess Ding Dongs,
Strike
coffee,
2 and
coffee
3.
cake, and
Coffee
Suzy Q's.
Okay.
Oh, Susie.
You know,
Q.
it says
that
on the
was
package.
my favorite.
It says on the
Suzy
package
Q's.
goes well with pizza.
That was my favorite.
So I proceed to eat all 3 packages of Hostess with my
Oh, my
milk at 4:30 in the morning,
Oh my
and I go to bed.
God.
I go to bed.
Uh-oh.
I wake up at 9:30 in the morning, and I stand up out of bed, and I get this sharp pain in the middle of my stomach, like somebody's stabbing me.
Ooh.
Someone is.
It was the Hostess guy.
Yeah.
So my stomach is being stabbed. I run downstairs. I proceed to unleash. And as I unleash...
I'm surprised you didn't unleash in fucking bed and then your sheets turned into a hot air balloon.
I didn't, but I unleashed in the bathroom. As I unleashed and wiped myself, I stood up, and my wife looks at me. She goes, "What is wrong with you?" I was dripping sweat, like
Wow.
you know how I am now.
Yeah.
Double what I am now, just dripping sweat. Is that fart noises?
That sounds like
What's that?
diarrhea.
Are those fart noises or? Ew. Why do I have shit noises?
Was this 4:30?
I'll be right out.
Light a match.
All right. So anyway, I'm sweating profusely. She looks at me. She goes, "Something's wrong." I go, "Yeah, something's wrong." She proceeds to call.
You having fun over
Are
there?
you having fun with me?
You actually needed a fucking Hostess intervention. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
So
I can't believe it.
I'm sweating profusely. My wife goes, "Are you okay?" She goes, "I'm calling 911."
The top of the cupcake came out with the swirls intact.
What is wrong with you?
And they were like, she's like, "You're supposed to chew that."
Why is your ding dong coming out full?
Holy shit, guys!
The cream's still in the Suzy Q.
You sucked it down.
So I sucked the things
It went
down.
right to your pancreatitis.
Oh my god. So I proceed to get the sweat. She calls 911.
Oh my God.
She goes, "You all right?" I go, "I don't feel good." I can't like because we're leading to something. I wasn't going to tell everybody, but I got to do it
Oh,
now.
share. Please share.
So we go by the door. She goes, "I called 911. We're going to be here any second now."
Oh my God.
And as I'm standing there, I go, "I don't feel good. I think I'm going to shit my pants." She goes, She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "I'm shitting my pants right now." She goes, "Are you serious?" I proceeded to shit my pants at the door. I ran to the bathroom, and the ambulance guy shows up. I go, "Stole him! Stole him! Stole him!
Stalling the
Stole him!
ambulance. You're stalling the ambulance
Stole the
guy.
ambulance guy! I got
It's an emergency.
I go, she goes,
Oh, my
"What did
God.
you do?" I go, "I shit my pants." She goes, "Okay, let me go get you shorts." She goes, I ended up staying in the bathroom. I wipe myself down. She
Were there
gets me
any
a
Depends in the house at
No,
all?
she gets me a pair of shorts. And then my friend shows up, Chris Horowitz shows up, and he goes, "Do you need a fucking bag of the pants?" He goes, "Are you gonna make it?"
Neighbors are breaking in the front door with the garden hose.
What's the smell?
And a can of Febreze.
What's the smell coming from 138 Lambert?
You're like,
Ain't enough Lysol.
what? Oh my God! Why are you guys up? We fucking heard this. We heard fucking gas noises and smelled it.
So I proceed.
So they shut down the entire block.
Yeah.
So the ambulance,
Roadblocks,
the ambulance
fucking cones
shows
are
up.
out.
He goes, "Are you all right?" He goes, "You look pale." I go, I go, I go,
feel
I go,
right.
I don't feel right. Something's wrong. He goes, what did you do? I go, well, I just shit myself. He gave like a little chuckle. He gave me like a little chuckle. Like
Who can keep a straight face with that answer?
he goes, are you all right now? I go, I don't think I'm going to shit myself. I go,
Not at this
he goes,
moment.
I go, what do you want me to do? He goes, put a pair of sneakers on and get into the ambulance.
Right.
So we get into the ambulance.
They're wrapping
You have
everything.
a bucket or a pail in the ambulance.
Right now, they're fucking putting a tarp over everything.
He didn't want to touch me. He hands me the pen. He goes, you write your name down. He goes, I go, do I smell or anything? He goes, no.
No, but I didn't hear any water running in the bathroom. So I'm quite certain you
Write
did not
your
wash
name
your
down.
hands.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
I'm gonna have to Clorox that pen.
Yeah, look at he writes his name down.
Get the towel, for God's sake.
Look at me.
You're sweating again.
He was hoping they didn't notice that he threw the fucking pen.
Paper towel.
No, there's
Oh,
no.
all right, don't worry. So he
The EMS guy was hoping you didn't notice that he threw the pen out the fucking window.
Wait, was there a pickle bucket in the back of this
yeah.
ambulance?
Yeah, a bucket.
There was no pickle.
It all goes back to the pickle bucket.
All right, so he gets me in the ambulance. And
Guy's like, excuse me, you ever work at Inch 41 and fucking shit in pants?
Did you
in a
ever
pickle bucket?
bartend?
You ever shit in a pickle bucket in the basement?
Yeah, that's me.
So he takes me. They take me to St. Joe's. They roll me. They roll me in. I go into St. Joe's.
They rolled you in?
He said.
Were you
goes,
on
He goes,
anything?
I don't want you to walk. He goes, you might have an accident. I go, you trying to be funny? He goes,
They
yeah.
wheeled
He goes,
you
like this.
in.
He smiles
They're
at me.
like,
He goes,
lay down on the pavement. They start rolling him in.
At this point, they put a cork up his ass.
Yeah.
He goes, bro. First of all, hold on a minute. Bruno Capola says I shipped my pants. Keith Mello says, "Oh my God, you guys are too funny." Greg DiFilippo says, "Why wouldn't you throw your ass in the shower and rinse off real quick?"
At least.
You fucking. You probably
Thank you,
stunk-
Greg.
Great suggestion, Greg.
You probably stunk the fucking ambulance out. All right.
I don't know why that's.
I don't know what's going on here.
It's like in front of your glass.
So I get in the fucking ambulance. They take me to St. Joe's, and at St. Joe's, he goes, "Do you need a walker?" I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "We'll get you what is it? The push cart,
A walker.
whatever, a walker." I go, "All right,
Wheelchair?
wheelchair, yeah."
Oh, I thought they were giving the thing with the fucking tennis balls on the bottom.
No, he goes, "I'm gonna get you a wheelchair." He goes, "I don't want you to walk," and he snickers at me. I go, "Why are you snickering at me?" He goes, "It is kind of funny because I told him the story." He goes, "Are you gonna tell your wife?" I go, "My wife doesn't know right now that I had 3 bags of Hostess Ding Dongs."
Oh my God.
So I had to.
She thinks it's her cooking.
She.
Honey, don't ever make that for dinner again.
Those
She's on the
raviolis
phone
were
with
terrible.
She's on the phone with her friend. She goes, "I thought I did a nice meatloaf. I really did. I thought he liked it."
So she proceeds to come in with my
Never
with
again
You
with
had
the
to
ketchup.
confess.
with Chris Horowitz.
You had to go to confession.
So she goes. The guy is standing right there, and he looks at me. He goes, "Well," I go, "What do you mean, well?" He goes, "Are you going to say something?" He goes, "Why don't you tell her?" I go,
Oh,
"Are you
no.
still playing shit sounds? I want to hear it. Can I hear it?"
It was like a little poot. What the hell was that?
So
There's a good one.
So
Sounds like a
anyway,
ripper.
I proceed. She comes next to me. She goes, "What's up?" I go, "Do you want the truth?" I go, "I don't want to hear it." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "We're in the middle of a hospital. It's packed here. Don't say anything." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "I ate 3 bags of Hostess Ding Dongs coffee cake and Suzy Q's."
Oh, coffee cake? You didn't say the coffee cake.
Oh,
She
coffee
goes-
cake.
I had a coffee.
Wait, ring
Well, I
ding?
went with the.
Oh.
Listen, I went with the ring
need to be
dings.
Had a
specific.
combination.
I went with the ring dings, and
How
then
many
I went.
ring
And then I
dings?
went with the
2
Suzy
in a pack
Q's.
or 4?
There was 2 in the ring, 2 ring
Two
dings,
ring dings.
and one big,
Suzy
one big,
Q's?
no, one big Suzy
Q is like a cake.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a big
Yeah.
square.
One
cake.
big Suzy
Big
Q,
black
right.
cake with
and
white
then 2
middle.
cinnamon,
Yes.
and then 2 cinnamon coffee cakes,
Like an inch thick middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and 2 big cinnamon coffee cakes.
Holy
Cinnamon
cannoli.
icing on top of those cinnamon
Did you
coffee
have any
cakes.
milk with that?
I did. That's why I was having a problem because I'm
You
lactose
should have gone with the
intolerant.
skim milk.
Almond milk.
Almond milk, yeah.
So she gets to the bed and she goes, "What do you got to say to me?" I go, "I had the Hostess Ding Dongs, Suzy Q's, and coffee cakes." She goes,
With milk.
"You fucking asshole." She goes, "Do you?"
She goes, "You're calling me an asshole? You didn't even mention the pizza."
I didn't even. After about 20 minutes, I ended up
forgot
telling
about
her.
the slice
I go,
of
"By the way,
pizza."
I forgot about the slice of
That was
pizza."
the
She
appetizer.
goes, "She goes, you fucking gross me out." So we go.
No, as if the shitting of the pants didn't do it for her.
Actually, I have to say, she was a trooper, man. She got right up. She took it. She threw it in the tub. She got me a pair of
It's still
shorts.
there.
No, it's not still there. So I told her the truth, and then they
3 more showers and the fucking washing machine could have it.
So they gave me pancreatitis. You fucking asshole. Oh, that's
So
gross.
now you're never,
That is so
ever,
gross.
ever going to eat those 3 things again.
Well,
Not together.
I'm gonna pace myself a little more next time.
Breakfast. There are 3 meals a day.
So wait, what exactly?
30 minutes in between.
What exactly did they say caused it? Was it the milk? Was
She
it the
says.
dairy?
She says to me. She goes, "You irritated your pancreas." She goes, "Whatever you ate irritated your pancreas."
Irritated the entire neighborhood.
I was gonna say you had irritated your entire digestive tract.
So I basically, they told me, have to go on a bland
Yeah, but
diet.
you clean yourself out. Good.
Oh yeah. After yesterday, I haven't eaten anything but grilled chicken in the last 2 days. I've
Yeah,
had
very
rice.
bland.
I'm
Banana,
not
rice,
allowed to drink.
applesauce, toast.
I can have toast.
It's called the brat
Would you
diet.
stop with the shit sounds?
Seriously, it's called the brat diet: banana, rice, applesauce, and toast.
Okay.
Brat diet.
That's how I remembered what to give my daughter when
Right.
she was sick.
That's the truth.
I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Very
I made
bland.
a credo. I'm going to drop 40 pounds.
Yeah.
This place is also. They said.
Where are you
stress.
dropping the 40?
I'm gonna.
It
I'm gonna.
Well,
appears,
stress
it appears
doesn't
that about
help.
at the doorstep is
You
where
know,
you were dropping
anything.
about 20 of them.
When I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Oh, you
What is your
dick.
plan for that?
My plan is to try to not.
Ho-hos.
High protein, low carbs, and just walk a half an hour every day.
It's hard.
Start
It's a
out
change.
slow.
It's a change of
Just start
life.
out
It's a change
slow.
of life. I'm going to eat.
Absolutely.
Like, listen, I'm going to September. I'm
I
going.
want to
I'm
lose
going
20 pounds with you.
I'm going to try and
'Cause
get.
that's what I
I
put
must
on.
say, I
I
have
put
to
on
give you a
20.
compliment. You look fantastic. Somebody else said
Thank you.
said
no,
the other
but
day.
I put on
Let me-
seriously.
let me
I
ask
did
you a
put on
que-
20 pounds. I want to get it off.
Teresa,
I
let me
do,
ask a
by
question.
My birthday,
Ha-
so it's pressure.
did you drop any weight eating Suzy Q's, Hostess ring
No,
dings?
no.
Or,
I
I'm
ended
just-
up at St. Joe's.
And don't forget the cinnamon coffee cake.
And the coffee cake,
No,
which goes well with
no.
all that.
But I do have a sweet tooth, and I tell you the truth, sugar is like worse than like cocaine. I swear to God,
It
it's
is.
like I gotta have sugar every day, and it's like really not good.
Well, I can't.
not good. Sugar's
so
bad.
it's got to
It is,
stop.
it's bad.
Gotta,
They say
it's
sugar
gotta
is
stop.
poison.
I'm not even
Yes.
allowed. I'm not even allowed to have alcohol. But this is like a. You want one of these? It's like a girl's drink.
No, I'm
You
good.
sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why? You drink, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm good. I'm good. I feel good.
All right. So I'm trying to.
She
get you
just
drunk.
said she's trying to
good.
do well.
Oh, all
See,
right, all right.
Greg wants to know what you want to do. Greg, work me out. He wants to know if you can help me get my weight off.
Greg says you weren't having any medical episodes. It was your fat cells rejecting the junk food. You dick.
Aren't you setting up Greg on a date at some point?
With who?
With who?
With wasn't Greg supposed to come up here and?
Greg's
Greg
coming
wants,
up in
Greg wants to
July.
date Carrie Carabas, but Carrie Carabas
Greg's
is
coming up
married.
in July.
So
Oh,
Greg's
well, that's a
coming in
problem.
July.
Listen, Greg, I have
Can't
to
do that,
approve
Greg.
anyone you date. I have to put my stamp of approval on it.
Whoa.
Okay, that's right.
That sounds very
Because
authoritative.
I won't set you up with anyone that I don't think you should go out with.
You all right?
He has to go to the bathroom. After all this talk, he's got to go.
Should I play the fart noise again?
I'm good.
I have to tell.
Oh,
Hey,
Mario.
Mario Bosco, come on in, Mario Bosco, if you want to. Come
You're
in.
not supposed to do that.
What? Oh, you're not supposed to do
can't-
that?
Not
can't
supposed to
ask-
do that.
Can't ask nobody to come in.
Oh,
It's
really?
taboo.
Oh, please.
No, no.
That's against
Even at
the
the
rules.
door, I can't sell
No,
it?
no, no. You can't
Hold on.
warn them in and reel them in. You can't do it.
You know,
Can't
that's
do that.
funny, too, because Carrie Carabas passed by, and I'm like, hi, Carrie, and she just kept walking.
Oh, I waved. She didn't even
Listen,
wave back. So you know.
You have
Whatever.
whatever time that you got to get in here, you come in
No,
and
I
hang out. You
appreciate
come
it.
hang
I
out with us
appreciate it.
anytime.
I like being
Charlie
the-
Myers is mad at me. He
I
hasn't
like-
he hasn't showed up in 2 weeks.
I like being the only vagina in the
Yeah.
limo.
What is this?
What's that?
What's playing?
Oh, I was.
So we can't play any music anymore, right?
Right, you can't play
You
music.
know, let me tell
Well,
you
no, I
something.
can play
I got
music.
rid of my theme song. I had my husband on my show.
was trying to find
Which
some
I happen to like.
I was
It
trying to
was
find some
I'm
German
using his
music for
original
you.
Song. I'm using his original song.
I thought it was a very good interview.
Thank you.
It was good that you. I enjoyed that. You know, I like your.
had to
I like
twist
your.
his
I
arm,
like
but-
your show. I listen to
When
most
are
of
you
the
coming
shows.
on? I invited you on. When are you coming on?
Because
We got a lot to talk about. Okay? Yeah.
Hey
we
now.
do.
Frank Maniscalco said, Graz, if you do, I will do it too. Low carbs and healthy. Let's do this.
Yeah. High protein, low carbs.
Greg D. Filippo says, Mother Teresa has spoken.
That's right, baby. Better listen to me, Greg. I won't steer you wrong.
Greg, what do you think? Should I take some time off?
Were we all taking off the month of July? What are we
Shawnee
doing?
is
We're
cool.
going away? Are we going away in July?
I don't know I have baseball coming up in July, so I'm going to
okay.
take a couple of weeks.
All right. Okay.
When are you going? What do you got coming up?
I got lots of baseball coming up.
Aren't we off 2 weeks in
There's a
July
lot of
because
bowls
you
going
can't?
around.
Well, I'm gonna be in Wildwood for Nationals
nice.
Dance competition for my
For
daughter.
your daughter, correct?
sweet.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you. And then the following week, I'll be in Rehoboth Beach with my Green Dog team playing a tournament down there in
What
Delaware.
2 dates of that?
I want to say this. Hold, please.
Speaking of-
16th and the. I'm
Listen.
sorry, the 11th and the 18th.
So we will be off the 11th and the
I will
18th
Thinking
of
about
July.
ball, did you guys talk about that fight?
Yeah, we
with
just
the parents?
Yeah,
Yes.
we were talking about that.
Oh, by the way, July 4th is a Thursday as well. So
Yeah, I don't
know
think
if
we're-
Oh, it's a
what you're gonna
Thursday?
have
So
planned
we're
for
probably
that.
not going to have a July 4th show. We'll have a July 11th show, and then we won't have an 18th and the 25th.
Well, no,
'cause
you
you're
won't
gonna
have
be gone.
11th and 18th. You'll have 25th.
Oh, all right. So 4th, 11th.
So next
18th.
week,
So we're off for We're off for 3 weeks.
you're off for
Wow,
3 weeks.
okay.
After
No,
after
next
next
week.
week we got the Dan Romano show that we're gonna do.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, and then following week is 4th of July, so we won't have a show.
Right.
And then the 11th and the 18th, Richie's gonna be away, so we're gonna be off. So I gotta tell the bosses that if they're not listening already, we'll let them know. So, all right, Bobby. So after next week, we're gonna go on a 3-week hiatus. Hi, Bob. How are you?
Unless Aaron comes in.
Bob,
I mean,
how's
you
your
know.
bowels?
Bobby wants to
Are they
leave.
okay?
Really, I had to go down the hall and just get my thoughts together after that. I felt violated. And all
Why?
that. I don't know. I really felt grossed out. I
All right,
did.
so let me ask you a question.
No,
what
I'm
did
only
they tell
kidding.
you to do about the pancreatitis? What did
They
tell
told
you
me to
do?
eat bland food
Forever?
for now.
Definitely for
I'm
a
going
while.
tomorrow morning. I'm going for a CAT scan.
And they're going to check it.
They're gonna
Okay.
check to see. They think that there might be gallstones.
Of your head?
All right.
They think there might be gallstones.
They should go for the head.
Really?
Why? Because I'm sweating profusely from my head.
They should get a CAT scan to your head.
Okay.
No, I think you fucked up.
Why am I fucked up?
Who eats?
I didn't say that golf balls were gonna go into my fucking father's casket at
That's
Colonial
mild.
Springs.
Let me ask you a question.
That's
How-
mild past a Susie Q, a fucking ring ding, and a fucking coffee cake
Hello,
after a slice
Robert.
of pizza.
Thank you for
Two
tuning in.
two cinnamon coffee cakes.
Greg DiFilippo's inviting us to a weekend in Key West.
Russ
Let's go.
Grasso from Valley
Let's
Street
go.
North is watching. Hello, Russ. How are you? So,
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks!
why do you feel violated? I'm just telling you a true story.
No, I had to get the
Listen,
images out of my
We've
head.
all had moments where we couldn't hold it. You know what I mean? We've all had
I have never had that moment. That was the first.
Are you
time.
going away for baseball this summer, Bobby? Are you going away for baseball at all?
You
going
away?
a couple of times, yeah.
When are you going
When are
away?
you
Where you,
away?
where you heading?
Well, we'll be in Garnet, Pennsylvania for a tournament.
Garnet,
that?
Pennsylvania.
Garnet, Pennsylvania. Where Garnet? I don't know where Garnet is.
Where's Garnet, Pennsylvania?
It's in Pennsylvania. I know that. It says PA after it, and I thought maybe I don't know if that meant public address.
Garnet?
Garnet.
Garnet.
Garnet, like the
Garnet.
stone?
Whatever,
Garnet?
however you want to say it.
All right.
Tomato.
Garnet.
When is that?
Garnier.
Garnet.
When's that?
That's sometime this summer. No, it's July 11th.
Oh, there you go.
July
So there you
11th.
go.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Works. What else?
Yeah, that's a Thursday too.
And August 3rd, I'm gone because we have
Garnet Valley,
Green
Pennsylvania.
Dogs in Cooperstown. So August 3rd, I'm
Oh,
gone.
nice.
3 dogs.
Green Dogs.
Oh, I thought you said 3 dogs.
The
in
double
Cooperstown. I was
tailers.
like, what the fuck is this? This is 3 dogs in
I'm going to
Cooperstown.
be doing Bat Boy at the Yogi Berra Museum.
You know what's funny today?
Hey, you like
Oh,
that?
that's not my.
Hi, you want to hear something funny?
Sure,
That's not
give
my
it to me.
Philly.
Let me-
Lay it on me,
Let
baby.
me tell you a little funny story here.
All right.
I was over at Beaver Bats today.
Yeah.
Right?
What's Beaver Bats?
Beaver Bats is a place
Beaver
in
Bat
Oceanside.
Company.
It's
The
a
Beaver
real
Bat
place.
Company, yes.
Yeah.
And my friend Peter Curdy owns it, and
Mm-hmm.
he opened this place up about somewhere around 10 years ago, just for something to do as a hobby after he freaking retired, right?
Yeah.
He got so big. His place got so big. He's in Oil City, Oceanside, right? So he's baking bats like crazy, and it's funny as hell because he actually gets fed up with how busy he is.
Wow.
He sits there, he goes,
God bless.
He's like, these fucking people call for more bats. You know, I'm like, holy shit. And he's funny as hell, and his wife's funny too. And he goes, hey, I wanted to make a few dollars. He goes, he's making a lot of money. He's doing really well. He's making tons of
Wow.
bats. So I go there and I ordered my bats a few days ago, and I've been ordering bats for him for years. And he called, and I walk in, hey, Bobby, what's up? We're talking. I go in there. I wanted to get in there fast and get out, but no, not with him. You can't. It's impossible. He tells you a million stories.
Right.
So he says to me, he goes, I mentioned this show,
Yeah.
and he goes, why don't you get Ray Negron on?
Ray Negron.
That's
yeah.
what he said to me.
Yeah.
I was like, where did that come from? He goes, well, I know he's like, he's somebody you should get on. He goes, he likes doing stuff like that. I said, well, it just so happens, and I mentioned Teresa. I said, she does his play.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, the Bat Boy thing.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. I'm like, how the fuck do you? I was like, I feel like I was in the Twilight Zone over here.
Wow.
And he goes, yeah. He says he saw it. He
Oh, he did see
yeah.
it? Did he say where?
What?
Did he say where he saw it?
At the theater.
Okay.
Which
theater?
theater?
Maybe he saw it at Argyle.
I have no idea where
Yeah,
he saw it.
yeah,
He didn't
yeah.
say. But he was mentioning it, and he says, oh, what a cool guy he is. What a great guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, this is a fucking small world, man. What made
It
him
is a
come up
small
with that?
world. It is. It is. But we're going to Yogi Berra Museum in Jersey, and then we're going to the PNC Theater in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
In Garnett?
In Garnett.
In Garnett.
So yeah.
It's
and then
down
we're
by
gonna
Philly.
Yeah, we're going to be back at
Garnett is?
We're going to be back at
Garnett
the
Valley, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I have
We'll
no
be,
clue where it is. I
back
just
at
was like, Pennsylvania, I want to go.
We're going to be
not
back
bad.
at the
2
Argyle
hours.
Theater in October, and we're going to go back down to Florida, too, and do some shows. So we got like 10, 11
Nice.
shows.
You're enjoying it, huh?
I love it. I
You
freaking,
get. I
I'm
can I ask
love
a
it.
personal question? You get paid? You get paid for that?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is all volunteer, and no one gets any money, and all the money raised goes to different foundations. Like the one on August 1st is the 40th anniversary of Thurman Munson's passing. So all the money's going to Thurman Munson's Foundation, which the money goes to children with autism and special needs.
Wow.
The
Wow.
second show
That's
we're
really
doing
nice.
at the Yogi Berra Museum is going to a gentleman who has ALS. So all the money goes to different charities. And no, we don't get anything, but we are looking for corporate sponsorship so we can get something eventually.
I heard Vital Limousines wants to put an ice
Well, we're
Vital
trying to, we're trying to
Vital
do something with
Transportation.
them with the advertising.
Yes,
and
I got it right over here.
yeah, Steve
What's that?
Vaccaro.
My son used a company, Camelot.
Camelot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he used them.
yeah.
Camelot Nights.
They're good.
They're also a
They did a
baseball
good job, right? They got
organization.
nice
Excellent.
brand new limos and stuff.
Beautiful.
That's good. It seemed like it went very well for you at Fox Hollow for your son. It was a good time, right?
It was a very good
Gina,
time.
I didn't know
Awesome.
Ray was your neighbor.
Yeah,
That's
good.
great. Yep.
Would you recommend? So you recommend Fox Hollow? How was the food?
Oh, excellent.
Good.
Everything was great.
I'm
at
happy
Fox
for
Hollow.
you. That's a
We
that's a
had
tough thing.
we had our Daler baseball dinner at Fox Hollow
Daler?
just recently.
Beautiful place. I love
Yeah,
it.
really
Love it.
good.
How was the food?
Food was great. Food was very,
They had
very
so
good.
much.
I mean,
food.
it was a buffet because it's it's for the school. I mean, you got all the teams there and parents and whatever. It's not like a sit down.
Yeah.
But they
You
got
know,
so big.
function,
There's a
but-
hotel there now, right?
Oh, the hotel's fantastic. I stayed there.
Yeah,
Fucking mint. Beautiful
Nice.
place.
really.
Beautiful hotel.
yeah,
I
they
was
got so
shocked
big.
at how
They,
good it
they
was.
did so many
I
weddings.
didn't even know they had a
They
hotel
did so
there.
Yeah.
many weddings that they kept
Oh,
them
wait a
on.
minute. They just gave away a weekend suite. I bid on it at the golf outing I was at on Monday.
Well, this is why I made the joke about the guy with
Yeah.
about suntan Superman. I said, "Would you steal the hotel?" Because I recognized the fucking towel
The
around
towel.
his neck from the Fox Hollow.
Oh, my God. I know. I didn't win that thing, although I did win 4 Yankee tickets.
All right,
July
Nice.
30th against the Diamondbacks.
Nice. Good.
Field level, left field.
nice,
Not
Can't beat
bad.
that for a sheet of raffles. Cost me $50.
All right.
Yeah.
good job.
Do you go to
Not
Met?
bad.
You go to Meta Yankee games at all?
I'd
Walked
like
out of
to.
there a
I
winner.
I haven't been to
A
one.
winner.
in a
Long
really
drive
long
champion and 4 Yankee tickets. It was quite a day.
You didn't talk to me for like 3 days, huh?
He was
No.
gloating. He didn't want to gloat.
Why would you like me to tell everybody why I was mad at you?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can tell the conversation. Go.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we
Wait,
go.
wait.
Buckle up, folks.
And I got a little side story to that from yesterday, too.
You never get your balls twisted.
Oh, I twisted him. He has
No, he
never
did.
yelled
You're
at
like
me.
the most easygoing
Wait,
man.
time
I've
out.
ever
I
met.
am.
You
How
kidding?
long
What
have
did
I?
you do
up
to
until
him?
Time
a
out.
point.
How long have I known you? I mean, like we're friends now. 2 years.
2 days.
Yeah, maybe 2 years.
Solid 2 years
Yeah, but
friendship.
we've known each other for.
All right, but we've never had a problem once.
No, not really.
Except,
But this really,
it's
really
coming down to
bothered me.
this. So, Rich, how long were we friends?
Right.
so go ahead.
No, but this annoyed the crap out of me. So, I am. It's Sunday. It's Father's Day.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
Father's
happy
Day.
belated Father's Day.
Now, I had
Yeah.
decided that Father's Day, my wife's always like, what do you want to do? Let's go do something. Well, I'm like, this year, I had such a busy week. Friday, Saturday, everything. Saturday was baseball day with our league, which is like starts at 7 in the morning, and we
Yeah.
don't clean up until 7 at night. It's just a very long day. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
So then Sunday, I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I want to hang out at the house. I want the kids home. We'll just chill out as a
Yeah.
family. It's Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go get some barbecue and,
Okay.
grill some stuff, and that's it. It's all I wanted to do. So I'm in the backyard with my kids, and I'm cleaning my pool, and my daughter's sweeping up and helping out, and just enjoying a really nice Father's Day, right?
Until
My phone rings, and it's Graz, okay? And he says, just like this, and I am not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. He goes just like this. Hey, how's it going?
Happy Father's Day.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, guys. Yeah, listen, number one, first, Diane Dunn paid $30 for ice packs for our Green Dog team. I'm getting a receipt, and I want reimbursement from the league. Number two.
I'm coming over and I'm going to shit you.
Right.
And I'm gonna
Number
shit your pool.
Number two, I want a bunch of ice packs for my team. That's it. That was the missive.
Coming over, he's getting ice packs.
Right.
That's
what came over the phone. Yeah. Happy Father's Day. How you doing? Listen, first.
Very demanding.
Barking at me.
You know why?
I say to him, I go, what are you even talking about?
Oh, he was so
I
mad.
go,
He goes, why are you calling me?
why are you calling me? And why am I mean, I am the treasurer for
Hey,
the league
Bonnie.
technically, but I'm like, I don't decide who gets paid what and whatever. I account for what comes in and what goes out. I don't do anything. I say, you want to do anything, you call the boss.
Wow.
He knows who the boss is.
Okay.
I go, you call the boss, you do whatever you got to do. I don't care. Boom, I hang up.
Click, he hung up on me.
Yeah. Because I'm like, it's fucking Father's Day. Wow. I'm relaxing. You're calling me barking about ice packs.
Well, I have to tell you why, because the kid got hurt and I was frustrated because we couldn't find ice packs.
So what
Ass
synapse?
packs.
You almost said ass
synapse-
packs.
Right.
You came close to saying ass
I
packs.
couldn't find ass packs.
So what two nerve-ending synapses in your brain equated that to let me call Zarelli and yell at him about ice packs and how I want $30 from the league in reimbursement?
He's getting all red. Look, this is getting
After,
hot.
because, well, there's more side story to this, Teresa. Right?
I love it. It's getting hot.
This team is going to Cooperstown this year. They have
nice.
Baseball world?
They have since September raised over how much?
$30,000.
$30,000 to go to Cooperstown.
Wow.
But
He
he's
needs $30 for ice packs.
calling me, yelling at me that he needs $30 for ice.
Are you going to
packs.
baseball world?
As if I got something to do
All-Star
with that.
Village.
All-Star Village.
How old is your team?
12U.
I thought you were older than that.
No, 12U.
I'm 14 years.
So go ahead, continue.
So then yesterday I'm at the field. I'm watching there's a boys senior championship game going on.
Yeah.
And I'm there watching.
I didn't get on your nerves yesterday.
No, you didn't. So I see one of the coaches on Graz's team, Sean Tower, who's the director for the league, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Rich, I am so sorry. I can't believe Graz even called you about these ice packs."
Did he say that?
He says that to me.
Sean gave me up, motherfucker. I didn't know he
What do you
gave me
mean
up.
give you up? You called me the day before.
But he didn't know. How did he know I called? Well, he must have heard me in the dugout yelling.
He heard you screaming at me on the phone. He witnessed it.
Wow.
He didn't give you up.
All right, I'm sorry.
So then that's what I said to him. I go, is at some point an apology going to come over the phone?
This was yesterday.
This was yesterday when he calls me.
Well, wait a minute. I had to tell him before that. I go, Rich, I was in the hospital. I was looking for sympathy. And he goes,
can you work tonight? I was in the hospital. Can you work tonight?
I go, Rich, I was in the hospital. Any possibility you can
Please
work?
feel sorry
and I
for
text
me.
him. I go, please. So then I get away. He calls me. He gets me on the phone. He goes,
Love you,
at any
Bonnie.
point do you think you're going to apologize to me? I go, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. But I go, it's
I'll
hurting.
never call you on Father's Day again.
I never
Call me, wish me a happy Father's Day.
Bobby,
That's fine.
I witnessed the whole show going past me saying, this guy's not going to do any more of the show. This guy's done.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
You bit the hand that feeds you.
I need him. I go, he just fucking, he was pissed. And I go, I'm sorry. I felt bad for the kid.
All of a sudden, you get a phone. Here's the
messed up.
next phone
You
call.
messed
Graz
up.
makes is, hey, D-Training. How's your Father's how's your Father's Day?
Thomas, you want to come
Go see
back?
your dad today?
Hey, you got any ice packs?
O'Toole, when does your volleyball league end? Could you come back?
You busy on Thursdays?
What do you think?
I think
No,
I was wrong, and I apologize.
And as I
But
said
I've-
the other day, accept it.
Yeah, but I'd never seen him like that, Teresa. He was fucking pissed. He hung up twice.
You
and I
live,
was-
you live and you learn.
the second time he hung up on me, I go, He hung up on me again.
Wow.
I
That's
go,
like the worst
nobody
thing,
does
That's
that.
the worst thing you could do to a person is
I
hang
hate.
up on them.
Nothing
That is the
infuriates
worst
me
thing
more.
you could do.
If you hang up on me, nothing infuriates me more, and I will fucking psycho
Yeah,
call
it's-
you,
it's-
and I
it's
will come to your
horrible. It's
fucking
horrible.
house.
It's
I will
horrible.
come to your fucking house.
Yeah.
Here's-
It's
peel
what's
back
the
the
last
onion.
thing a sardine hears?
Somebody's gonna call here and hang up on you. You know that.
No,
We're gonna have to go to
fucking
Tampa and beat the
infuriates
shit
me.
out
When
of
I'm
Greg
making-
Filippo.
When I'm saying something, I'm making a point, and somebody hangs up on me, I'm like,
it's like
motherfucker.
it's not nice. No, it's not nice.
Well, this was a different
We used
kind
to
of
have
hang-up.
a problem with that
Yeah.
in January,
Back
in
in the
early,
day.
back in the
the
day.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had a
back in
problem
the
like
day.
that.
Yep.
A lot of
Right,
people.
So listen, I got exciting news.
Go ahead. What? You pregnant?
No, you have to have sex to get pregnant.
All right.
No.
all right.
My Hotels.com commercial is out.
So
and
it's in
I'm gonna-
circulation.
It's in circulation. I'm going to actually see if I can post it, and then once I post it, everyone can see it.
So now my question to you is: do you think they're going to bring you back? Is it going to be a recurring role?
I don't know. It would be.
What was your
nice.
name? Mama Teresa.
Mama Lisa Scravane. And
Scravani.
Scravane or Scravani, I don't know. Say it whatever way
Scavazz.
you want.
Scavazz.
Yeah,
Scavazz.
Scavazz. But it's a 4-part series, and I'm in part 2, and it's a long commercial. It's like so they're doing it like on internet and on their website because it's 2.5 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very funny. It's very funny.
Bonnie Scalisi and I got to have a long conversation about Three's Company one of these days.
I can't wait to hear it.
We gotta have a long talk about that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta talk to Bonnie about that.
Yeah.
I gotta guide her in the right direction.
Three's
No, I
Company
gotta-
might be Two's Company.
Come and knock on the door.
Come on,
You know, I gotta
come
say,
on.
I just finished
She's
this.
been waiting for you.
She's been waiting for you.
I just finished this beverage over here, and it was not good.
What was
You
it?
didn't like it?
No.
What was it?
I'll tell you what the worst drink I've ever had. We were at City
Oh,
Field.
you wanna bring it up? You
City
can watch
Field,
it, but
City
no
Field
one's
a couple
gonna
of
be able
weeks
to
ago.
see it.
We had the seltzer with the tequila in it. It tasted like soap. It was the worst fucking thing. And it was sick.
Add that to the equation as to why your fucking pancreatitis is happening.
And you know how much it was? $16.75 a can. $16. My client goes, I want to try this. I go, what? He goes, I want to try the seltzer with tequila in it. He opens up the thing. He drinks it. He goes, this is fucking gross. I go, yeah, it's also $16.75.
Wow.
Wow, that's all.
It's a can, a little small can, $16.75 at City Field. Incredible.
I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
Copy.
All right, Limo Talk. It's Graziadei. We're gonna. What do you figure? You want to get out? What do you think?
Like
What,
5
about,
minutes.
about 5. We got until
It's up to you.
10:45.
So you got, right,
you got an extra 15.
I got an extra 15.
All
you got an extra 15.
Yeah, we're the fireworks. Woo, 15 minutes extra.
All right, now stop.
Let's bring down the hollows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Get it up on the left now. Get it up on the right now. 50 more minutes. Gonna entertain. Yeah.
That's good.
So when are you? So how do you think that your team's gonna do this year in these tournaments, Bobby?
We've done pretty well so far. I mean, we're playing pretty well, but we need to hit more. But
But your son, what's his best attribute? Is it more of a fielder, hitter, 5-tool player?
pitching and hitting, he's
good,
a good
huh?
pitcher, and he hits pretty well.
Do you think he's gonna go play college ball?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah?
good.
he might get a free ride to Nassau.
Nice.
You know.
All right.
You never know.
He's so serious, right?
Now let me ask you,
I don't know what to say.
what grade is your son in?
He
Is he a
sucks you
junior?
in.
He
And
sucks-
then he hits
Oh, he's
you with
senior.
that.
How could he be a junior? His name is Nicholas, and I'm Bob. Stop it.
In high school.
No. He's
He's a sophomore, isn't he?
No, it's not. I don't even know what those are.
What grade is your
he's,
son in?
He's a 10th grader right now.
He's a
finishing
sophomore.
Oh, okay.
A sophomore.
A sophomore.
Sophomore.
He plays for who?
Sophomore.
Who does he play with? Woodwatch.
Wingwatch.
Woodwatch.
He plays for Holy Trinity.
Oh, so he plays for a Catholic school. All right.
Yeah,
Even in the summer?
they wear
They play
crosses.
Chaminade, right?
They beat Chaminade in the playoffs this year.
Nice.
No, I'm sorry, they didn't beat Chaminade. They beat St. Dominic's.
Still good.
St. Dominic's.
Johnny DeLucci's kid plays for the one in Queens. Is there a?
Yes.
I don't know the name.
Can't think of the name of him.
Yeah,
either.
he plays for them. He went to Catholic school in Queens.
Do they play these like showcase stuff now and things like that?
You start
or-
doing 11th grade's the time to do that.
Right.
You waste your money if you're doing it in 10th.
Yeah. Or even ninth, like some people.
Total waste of money.
Yeah.
Is he playing varsity for?
He's on varsity. He's playing varsity.
For a 10th
He even
grader,
got the letter on his jacket.
He varsity. He got
I
a
was
le-
on varsity in volleyball in high school. I was the setter because I'm vertically challenged. I can't spike, so I set the ball.
So we could see that.
Just wanted to clarify it, okay?
In case you didn't
Just
know.
in case.
So you're telling me that when Mario Bosco walks through this fucking thing right over here, and I'm looking at him, and he's smiling at me, and he wants to come in. If I tell him to come in, I can't tell him to come in?
No,
No.
we're not allowed to.
I'd have
we're
to
not-
play German music if you're
listen
gonna
to
do
me.
that.
I'm going to tell you right now the rules. You're not allowed to talk to anybody in the hall, anybody on the main stage. Okay, and you're not allowed to invite anybody in here to sit their ass in the seat and talk to them. Okay, not allowed. You're not allowed. It's not happening.
I thought it was German. I didn't
Can't
know.
do
Maybe
it.
it's Mussolini.
Yeah, all of a
Listen to
sudden,
me.
he's a paisan.
Listen
yeah.
to me. You can't. They can walk through the door,
So-
okay? And then you say, I'll pick up the guacamole. Other than that, you can't do it.
All right, Sister Teresa.
This is what I was told. You gotta sign the contract, and then, that's it. Your ass is a grass.
O'Toole the other day. I was
It's
on-
a Rosanna
Rosanna
Dana.
Dana.
I could do that, too.
Rosanna Dana.
I
I
love
could do
that.
that, too.
Oh, I
O'Toole,
used to
I'm
love
talking to
her.
O'Toole the other night. I'm making fun of him. He goes, in your contract says you're not supposed to make fun of other hosts. I go, it's just you. Fuck you. He goes, don't make fun of me.
We're all comics. Well, I'm a comic.
I'm not.
I'm supposed to be able to make fun of everybody.
All right, look, I don't give a shit if anybody doesn't like. I am going to make fun of. I'm gonna,
The very last thing on your show 2 weeks ago, you had someone on the phone,
Yeah.
and the last thing you heard was "fuck 'em," and I was like, "That's lovely." That was like
Greg
the
D.
perfect
Somebody
close.
was on the thing, and
Who
he
was
goes,
that?
I think it was Greg D. Football. He goes, fuck them all, or something like
That
that.
was the last thing I heard was "fuck 'em," and I was like, "That's a great way to end the show."
no, I mean, really, come on. How you not supposed to? You're supposed to have fun. What the fuck's the
I'm
point?
having. Listen, I have a blast here. I have a guy.
Wait, his nose is growing. You see
yeah.
that? You see it? It twitched.
Whenever somebody goes like this. Yeah, I'm having a blast.
I'm having a good time. I'm having a good
I
time.
can't. My stomach hurts. This is great.
I'm having a good time.
I love this show, Limo Talk, people.
It's not stressful at all. The show's not stressful.
That's a tell when you touch your face.
It's
That's
stressful.
the Seinfeld thing. He goes, it's all a
Yep.
matter of how far up on your face you go.
My
How's your relationship
pancreatitis-
going?
My pancreatitis.
Gotta get out.
My pancreatitis hasn't hit me like 3
before
times.
he started this show, he had hair.
Yeah. Listen,
I can attest for the fact that he did
He
not.
sweated it off.
I have fun with you. I have a lot of fun
I
with
have
him.
fun with you guys.
I have fun
and
with the
that's
people.
what it's about,
Yeah,
people.
it's supposed to
Life's
be
too
fun.
freaking serious.
I agree.
Really?
I agree.
Yes, we shouldn't be yelling about ice packs.
All right.
Oh!
I made a mistake.
I know. I'm just reminding you.
I don't think
You know,
he's
you
ever
know, it'd be
gonna
a
forget
fucking
it.
hilarious.
I'll be over here now.
Go ahead.
You know, you do. You
I'ma
go
bring
out,
an ice
go
pack
out,
in
go
next
out
week.
and buy fucking ice packs and throw them all over his lawn in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I wake up to ice
Instead
packs all over my lawn.
Instead of TPing
So,
in the house.
so you know what? You know what you do for a Christmas gift for
Oh,
Secret Santa?
that's a great
Give me a
idea.
package. Give me a package of
I'll give you like a case.
a case of
Case of ice packs.
yeah.
And ice
that's
cube
my
trays.
Secret Santa.
Right. That's
Ice
good.
cube
I like
trays.
that.
Yeah, ice cube trays.
Ice cube
yeah.
trays.
All different shapes and sizes.
My father used. That's fucked up. My father used to get the ice cube tray. We had the old fashioned.
Oh,
shit.
Bonnie, Bonnie,
And he'd
Twist?
run water over the tray, and then he'd pop the thing and break
Yeah,
them.
right.
I knew when I came in my
The
side
metal,
door,
the
yeah,
metal
the metal
handle,
lever
that big-
popped.
Yeah.
He'd
Yeah.
pull the thing out and pop all the cubes into the tray
Yeah.
and sit them right by the sink. When I came home and I saw that tray by the sink in my side door by my house, I knew he was fucking wrecked. I knew he'd be what? How you doing, Bob? I'm like, oh my God, here he is. He goes,
There's that
"Hey,
ice tray.
why don't you sit down? Why don't you sit down? And he'd start talking, and he'd fucking talk and talk and talk. You'd be up all fucking night.
You and
Talking.
your father?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it'd be like 3 a.m. and he'd go, you know what? And I'd be like hoping he's saying, let's go to bed. Let's make some eggs. And he'd start making fucking
Oh my
eggs.
God.
And you put, this would be perfect for you. He'd put fucking horseradish, Tabasco
Ring
sauce,
dings.
and
Suzy
ho-hos
Q's.
and Suzy Q's in the fucking eggs, and we sit
Talk
there.
about it. My stomach's starting to growl right now.
You
I'm gonna
hungry?
shit my pants.
Bonnie Scalisi just said political correctness is going to kill us as comics and people.
Political correctness is
It already
killing
has.
this entire country.
It already has.
So go ahead.
Years ago.
So he used to hang out with him.
So
and
we'd hang out talking. He would talk until you fucking passed out.
And then you thought you were
But that's your
drinking.
father, so you must have
Oh,
enjoyed
I
it.
thought it was funny as hell.
Oh my
But
God.
I used to try to stay up, but he'd stay up.
Because you wanted to
fucking
show him that
talk
you were
to-
listening.
Oh,
Dude, I
was
told you
listening.
the
He
story
thought it
about.
was great.
I told you a story about my Uncle Vinny. I told you last week when my parents used to go visit my grandmother in Brooklyn. She was at Bay.
Yeah.
My uncle and aunt used to answer the door singing. Singing. She used to be in her muumuu.
In her
In her
it's a
nightgown.
negligee.
In her nightgown,
did
and
tell
my
me the
uncle
story.
used to have his shirt off, his shorts
Yes.
on,
Yeah, you told us.
sweating with a
Yes.
highball
You said
glass,
that. Yeah.
singing fucking Barry White. Let's end this with Barry White. Dude.
That's funny.
So I would
Wait,
be.
he might get kicked off Facebook. I don't know.
Nah,
never
so what? I don't
find-
give a shit. They kick me
Yeah,
off.
he says he's getting his
No
dirty ice
matter
back.
where you.
Frank Maniscalco. So they used to get these highball glasses of fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
And he and my aunt would be singing their asses off. He'd answer the door, and he'd be singing. Yeah.
baby.
This is him. Hey, Anthony! What's happening? My aunt be sitting there in the background
Can't
with
get
a,
enough of you, my baby.
and they're sweating. I don't know if he's banging her. I don't know what's underneath there, but he would answer the door with
What's
a smile.
underneath there?
Well, I don't know what she was wearing, or she had. I'm telling you, every time I saw him, he was sweating and smiling.
This song gets me horny.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
I was
It got
gonna
my
say.
uncle. I used to get my uncle.
whole
All right,
of
it's
Barry White.
working. It's working.
Put this louder. So he would answer the door. He'd be, more I need, more I want, I'm in mine. And my aunt would be in the background with a fucking, like, swirling in the background with a drink going, woo! With a moo on.
What am I gonna do?
And
It's
she'd be going,
negligee.
what am I going to do? And
Oh,
they'd be,
Pinwah.
and
Pinwah.
all I
Go
wanted,
back and forth and pick up the.
no, but all I wanted to do was go visit my grandmother as my uncle and aunt are banging each other.
Never got in the house.
Oh my God.
This is consistent every time I go on a Friday
God
night.
bless
He'd
him.
answer the door, fucking highball glass,
Nice.
shirt off, my aunt in a moo and he'd be singing fucking Barry
There you
White.
go. Whatever works.
Dude,
Down here.
all right.
All right, so listen, is everyone coming to
Can't get
Coasters
enough
next
for no
Friday?
one.
Yeah.
28th?
I might.
My husband's singing next Friday, the 28th, at Coasters from 9 o'clock to midnight. You guys got to come. He's doing everything from Frankie
3
Valley,
hours.
from Frankie Valley and
Wow.
the Four Seasons to Bruno Mars, Stevie Wonder, Journey Stick, Chicago, Toto, Foreigner. It's going to be amazing.
Your husband, right? Why don't you tell your husband to come in here one night and sing
All
for
right.
us?
Why not?
I would love to have him.
All right, cool.
She's in. She's.
Yeah, baby. Get down on it.
So how is it like interviewing your husband?
I was a little nervous.
Why?
To tell you the truth. Well, because I mean, obviously I know a lot about him, but I just wanted it to flow. And
Hey, how's your sex life?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
We didn't get personal at all, but no, it was good. He actually gave me the joke that we will, the joke. He actually gave me that joke. The
Okay.
joke that I tell.
Okay.
I told you that joke. No, all right.
I might need a refresher.
Whatever.
How long are you married now?
It was 12 years on Sunday, Father's
Congratulations.
Day. Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Oh,
Did
congratulations.
Graz call you and ask you for ice packs?
No, he should have, because I have them in my freezer.
There
I
you
have a
go.
lot of them,
With the tray?
with and without.
Oh, I like this song.
There you go.
This
Get
is
down
your
on it.
song to your husband during your interview. Sean, hold on. Let's pause Facebook for a minute. Get down on
I
it.
said, I'm a honey for my Shawnee.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Hey, how about
Hey, now.
How about we wrap this baby up?
She's horny for Shawnee.
What'd she say? Yeah, I know I could dance. Thank you. I know. I could get down for a
She's
white
the
girl.
best chair
Let me tell
dancer
you
I've ever
something.
seen.
I can move for a white girl.
My wife is watching. The boss is
how are
watching.
you?
Larry.
Hey,
We miss you,
Larry.
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 Larry. So, do you know anything? You don't know much about baseball, right?
Yeah, I do.
You know your grandfather's now the pitching coach for the Mets.
Well, Jimmy Carter's the new manager.
Oh, Jimmy Carter's the new
New
manager of the
manager
Mets.
of the Mets. Because he lost
Hello,
to
Jimmy.
he lost to Reagan in 1980, and now he's his pitching coach. So things are getting better.
Well, Jimmy, I hope I
Do
wish
you
you a
wanna
lot
get
of luck.
down?
Thank you so much.
Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Ready to go?
We're done. Yep.
Oh, thank you, men, for having me.
For the great and powerful Bobby Inzarello, Ins 41. Thank you, Mr. Ins 41.
Thank you.
A lot of fun.
Thank you. Glad you made it through your episode.
I'm
I
gonna
hope
be
everything goes well with your
I'm
stand.
gonna be fine. I'll wipe my ass. I'll
Keep
be
us
fine.
posted. Yeah.
For Teresa Farrell, tea time with Teresa on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 10:55.
55.
You can't go over that 5
Well,
minutes.
the 10:55 is key because it's 10 to 10:55 tea time with Teresa. It keeps the
10:55.
teas
Well,
going.
Not for nothing.
Oh, Bobby.
It's very nice with the alliteration when you work.
Bobby. For our roving reporter, Met reporter Frank Maniscalco.
Can we get an update on the Met score?
We don't know.
Hold on.
We'll get an update.
It is.
For board op extraordinaire Richie Zarelli.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
no
Rich.
ice packs.
Nice, not a bad
Yes.
show. Who else called in,
Angry
Bobby?
Ice
Anybody
Packs.
else? Oh, Dennis Murphy, for our pal Dennis Murphy,
Nice.
who I beat to when he called. I said, Dennis, I'll do it for you. Dan Romano rules.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not
He
good.
owes us $200 for
not
mentioning
good.
Dan Romano's name 4
It's not
times.
good.
The Mets.
Mets are losing by a score of 7-3.
I'm telling you right now.
Oh, boy.
I'm telling you right now.
7-3.
What inning is it?
He's on the
It
hot.
is the top of the 8th.
He's on the hot
Top
seat.
of the 8th.
I'm on the
They're gonna come
jackpot.
back. They're gonna
I'm
come
sitting on the
back.
jackpot.
They're gonna come back top of the 8th.
He's
They're
on the
gonna
hot
come back.
seat. Chaz Palminteri.
They were winning
not
3-0 by
Chaz
the
No,
way.
it's not. It looked like
That's
Chaz
not Chaz.
Palminteri.
It is not
So
Chaz.
that whole
Palm-
time I thought it was Chaz Palminteri.
not
That's not Chaz
Chaz.
Palminteri.
Not Chaz
No.
Palminteri.
What are you smoking, man?
I thought you were kidding when you said
I
that.
thought that was Chaz
That's not
Palminteri.
Chaz,
That is
baby.
not Chaz
That's not
Palminteri.
Chaz.
And what the fuck would he be doing here?
He does jokes all the time. He does a show here. You're very mean. I thought it was Chaz Palminteri.
It's not Chaz.
You're gonna make me shit my pants again.
You're a jerk off.
Uh-oh. Listen, are you wearing Depends as we
Put
speak?
this loud. I don't want to talk to anybody. Anybody else call? Greg D. Flipper, the new call tonight.
Graziadei.
Thank you guys, folks, on Facebook, everybody for listening, for the hearts and likes, as Tony Walker would say. Hold on a minute. Here we go.
Laka got lit up.
Graziadei. It's 41's really
Graziadei.
gay. Graziadei. Teresa Farrell's a lesbian. For Aunt Virginia, I love you. God bless.
I
Uncle
miss
John,
Aunt Virginia.
Uncle John, give me a call. Hey, folks, thank you very much. Bruno Capolo, Bonnie Scalisi, Frank Maniscalco.
And all seriousness, Graz, take the fucking care of yourself, goddammit.
I will.
That's it.
Well said, Bobby.
Thanks, guys, for listening, and everybody on Facebook.
Good
we
show,
love you.
good show.
I'll see you next
God
week for the
bless.
Dan Romano Show. Have a great week. Remember, Knock 'em Dead tomorrow morning from 11 to 1. Tomorrow's Friday.
Dan Morano said this is one of the top 10 shows on Gov's Radio. This is one of the top 10.
Hey, God bless you. I'm going to tell you
God
something
bless
right now,
you.
Graz.
You guys are up there with the 10 best shows that Gov's Radio does.
There's only 12. There's only 12, Dan.
I won't even mention who the other two that suck are, but yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, that's it. You guys are like the top 10. Yeah, definitely. Maybe top
Way up
9.
Dan, thank you.
We know who the shitty shows are.
Shitty show, we won't even mention it, but nobody listens
But
anyway.
God bless you.
That's all right. I got to close this place up. I'll see you later.
All right. Good night, everybody. God bless. We'll see you next week. Peace.